Egyptian.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command.
8. Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that...
Hey, be the reason someone smiles today. Okay, bye.
Is it because of... This is my mom. Hold on. I'm trying to work right now. You over there calling my phone. This is D'Angelo. You can say hi. And don't be holding up traffic because you got cars behind you. Did you record that?
After these messages, we'll be right back.
What? You never told me Massengill douche has Effectol. I just bought it. Only Massengill has Effectol for effective douching any time of the month. Massengill adds Effectol to all 3 fragrances for a clean, fresh feeling of gentle, effective douching. I've always liked Massengill's more comfortable slanted design, and only Massengill has Effectol for effective douching any time of the month. Trust Massengill, the leader for 74 years.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Are these your drugs?
Look, Dad, it's not
Where
right.
did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
I order you to undress and show me your thingies.
But, Captain, that violates intergalactic law, or something.
Number one, I order you to go take a number two.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Tell me where specifically is the weirdest place that you personally, girls, have ever gotten the urge to make whoopee? The weirdest place, Olga? Yes, Olga?
In the ass?
No. It's no, what I'm talking about is the weirdest location, the weirdest place.
Location?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
Chat family and the greatest panel of friends and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
It's Thursday and it's BF Live, the vibe. Come on, let's dance, mofos. Let's go. Come on, we're going to do it. Come on, Dave. Tell them what's up. Let's get into it, folks. Hello. Fuck it, it's a jam. Taking you back with some David Bowie on WBFL, kicking off the noon hour right here on BF Live The Vibe, stream show 530, folks. Welcome to Thursday, and welcome to The Vibe. Are we going to dance, Dave? Let's do it. Well, I'm not going to put on my red shoes. I'm here in my socks. Maybe you're hanging out in your flippy floppies. Oh, let's do it. Let's get into today, folks. BF, David Bowie's gonna come back from the dead and sue you. You're fucking right, Sizzle Chest. Great fact there in the chat, my friend Sizzle Chest. Stevie Ray Vaughan, little known fact by many people, was the studio guitarist, the studio musician for David Bowie for that album right there. And my understanding was that Dave, of course, wanted him to go out and tour that, what was that, the Serious Moonlight tour it was. And but Stevie Ray Vaughan had his own shit popping off at the time, and but who knows how things would have turned out? Maybe if he would have only been the touring guitarist for David Bowie. Great song, little fact in there. And I see Spawn checking in there. He's dancing. He's ready to dance on Thursday, April 30th. We're going to check out with you guys in a minute with the opening chat family check-in. But welcome to Thursday. This is going to be my two-show day, folks, and that later on tonight, if you're a little busy right now and working, which I know and understand many of you are, why don't you check in with me later on tonight, maybe at 9 o'clock East on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel. If you don't have time to hang out now, hang out with us later on tonight. We're going to be doing replayables. We watch fun, crazy videos. Many of them are submitted by you guys. We drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. We spin a wheel that tells us if we have to drink, smoke, or whatever we have to do, and we do that. And then after a half hour, we go Rumble exclusive, and I mix in a little DJ set. So you might hear some things like David Bowie or whatever songs are kind of inspired by the broadcast that we do. But now let's get what we're doing on the day side done. I see a bro backstage, so let's bring him in. Let's see how he's doing, and let's get Thursday started right here in the middle of the day on The Vibe. He is my friend. He is yours. He doesn't have his partner anymore right now. We'll see if that changes, but it's not Brodog and Scott. It's just Scott. Just Scott coming in, but that's good enough for us. What's up, buddy?
Yeah. Scott! Playing, almost was running late because I was playing a game of fetch with Big Dog.
That's good. You man, getting Big Dog's getting a little love, huh?
Yeah.
I think I'm starting to see something here, Scott. I'm thinking maybe Big Dog said, hey, little dog. He tried to get all the shine, all this bro dog shit. So he figured out, look, why don't you go over there and fuck that? That's easy gettings. You think he talked him into it so he could take his spot, buddy? I don't know. I just put that
it might be.
I just put all that together. How did your locale compilation premiere go yesterday, buddy?
Pretty lousy.
Pretty lousy. Well,
thanks for being there, BF. If you wasn't there, it'd been crickets if you wasn't there.
Me, you, and some other guy was in there. Well, there you go. You did say it. And so Scott, if you watch the regular viewer here on The Vibe, which if not, why aren't you? We do a segment here called Scott's Hole, and that's just a little sample kind of size of what Scott does on his locale compilation videos. The previous ones you were scheduling for Fridays in the afternoon, but I think we figured out that Fridays people might be peeling off and doing their own thing. So I see you tried it on a Thursday, or Wednesday, right? Well, we didn't. I don't think maybe you remembered that maybe Bobby Nick was also doing something at that time. So
yeah, I gotta find a day. I gotta find a day and a sweet spot.
Yes, certainly, because people love your content when we do it here in the Scott's Hole segment. But yeah, it's challenging in the afternoon when we're doing a show later in the day. Bobby Nick picks one up. A lot of times Levy is doing shows that time of the day. So a little competitive time slot right there. But there you go. April 30th, we're going to round up this month pretty soon by next week, May 1st and all that stuff. Yeah, Scott, you mentioned what you were doing before the show. I was literally on an online chat with my internet provider.
Oh, yeah? You're discussing your...
Oh yeah, you could call it discussing or chewing on a digital asshole, whatever you want to call it, Scott, and letting them know that this is unacceptable. They know I've been a customer for a long time. I had to get Karen on them, Scott.
Yeah.
Karen. I try not to go Karen. You work your way up to Karen, but then I had to let them know who they were dealing with. And they want credit for like having a good interaction, Scott.
Oh, really?
I called last week. Remember I told you I called last week and they assured me they were going to come out and do something?
Right.
Well, all they did is adjusted my dip from 25 after the hour to 28 after the hour, right? That's what I got out of that call. So I was very perturbed this time. And I'm like, look, if this don't fix the problem this time, I will be seeking another cable and internet TV provider. And then they wanted a good review. Could you review my good interaction? And they decided because I was complaining and chewing them a new asshole that they gave me $25 off of my cable bill for the next year. And then wanted like a prize for that. Wanted a prize for accommodating me for what their fuck up and wanted me to give them a good Google review. And I said, I will only review this interaction once I know my problem's been solved. I said, because a good interaction that doesn't solve my problem is meaningless.
Right.
I had a good interaction last week with the person on the phone and look how good that got me,
Yeah.
So there you have that.
So is it supposed to be fixed then?
No, I allegedly, I was told this last week, I allegedly have a appointment for this Friday. Of course, between 10 and 12 a.m., the 2 hours that I'm doing my show prep and lead right up to the show, they want to come out right then. So we'll see how the repair and their visit and the signal goes or anything tomorrow. But I want you to know that if at 28 after the hour and 58 after the hour, you see a dipping, just let them know that I'm on their ass about it. And we're going to solve this problem one way or the other. Scott, I even told them, I said, obviously this is a problem in my area. I said, I doubt that it's all modem resets and loose connections in my entire fucking neighborhood. Pardon my French. There you go. I was a little perturbed, man. I was ahead of the game and I got a little perturbed on that online chat, but a lot of times that's the only time you can do business. All right, well, let's do our business, Scott. We're here. I got a signal for now, so let's go. Let's see what the chat family is up to. Happy Thursday, everybody. This is Thursday, Stream Show 530. It's the midday, and we're about to perform the opening chat family check-in. This is the part of the show where you throw in your chats and you establish the vibe for the next 3 hours. We're going to hang out. Let us know what you're up to today. Are you excited that it's Thursday? Do you really wish it was Friday already? Maybe let me know about your cable and internet problems or whatever you're going through. Throw it in the chat and set the vibe. This is the opening chat family check-in for Thursday, folks. Let's have one. Let's go. Come on.
Talk amongst yourselves.
That's how the vibe works every day. You guys talk amongst yourselves. You talk with me, and we're going to have us a party here today in the middle of the day. I want to extend my thanks online to Nigsaw out there on Twitter X, Ian, of course, and Brian Clowder, Oscar Electric, and all of you that share out that BF Live The Vibe is happening on social media. I really appreciate that. Thank you all very much. I really appreciate the support, man. This is one love, we're all chat family. So I'm going to run it right now, folks. Post them if you got them. It's post time. You're about to establish the vibe. I do have some great fun news stories when we start the not so serious news after the opening chat family check-in. Buckshot Kid. If I only had 100 more Buckshot Kids enthusiastically checking in at 5:09 a.m. East this morning, right here, making sure I'm minding my P's and Q's. And he also let me know at 5:09 that I was late already, jack off. He then has fun with his membership emojis, and you can too, folks, if you're new here to the vibe, and if you're considering a super chat, why don't you just use that same $1.99 and be a member? And you can have those emojis look a lot better on the internet, on YouTube, than they do when I flash it up here. Join for $1.99, and I'm legally required to love you long time. I will love you long time. All right. Well, somebody just booped in backstage, so I want you all to say hello to him as part of the opening chat family check-in. He is internet challenged, but he has a show that happens every day before BF Live The Vibe, and on Saturdays, 6 days a week. And I hear something that there might be a Sunday show this week. He is my friend. He's yours. Apparently, he's no longer internet challenged. He's stopping in on a Thursday. It's Pecan. Come on, Pete. What's up, man? I thought I had internet issues. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you guys doing? And gang, Scotty.
Gang.
gang, indeed. I think we're gonna have to call him Just Scott from now on, Pecan.
Yeah.
So how you doing, man? I was listening in from time to time, and I did hear you say that you had some kind of contractor issue, like I did a couple months ago. But somebody, what did they do?
Well, from what my mom told me, because when the internet came back on, she found what was a problem, and apparently someone's been working next door. They're trying to put a privacy fence and everything, cutting shrubbery and stuff and whatever, because we got the woods behind us, because there's an alleyway and then there's woods behind that. Nice. So apparently they cut something, and apparently it was my internet, so
had to be your internet. Well, there you go. Well, I'm glad that they kind of fixed your problem, and you could stop in today, man, because that affected your ability to stop in on your regular Tuesday and Wednesday visit here on the Vibe. So you got them wrestling matches popping off, and I was tuning in just in time to hear you say that you were considering maybe a Sunday little fun wrestling stream, huh?
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. It's a possibility. I'm not putting, like I said earlier, they're not setting it in stone just yet, but it's a possibility. It's how
man.
It's not how things go. It's just an idea.
Yeah, it's fun. We love this stuff, and we're always thinking about how many, even though we're on for like hours a day, we're always thinking about other ways to find other times of the day or week that we can get on and do something else fun with the people. So now Pecan 420 is here, so make sure you say hello to him as part of the opening chat family check-in. There you go, $1.99. You can be a member too. There's my Venmo and PayPal preset options pinned as they always are. Goonie Goo Goo says Pecan, who's here with us. He says happy Thursday to everyone. He also says Unga Bunga. And what do you all gonna know? Happy Thursday, Pecan, and everybody in the chat family. What do you gonna know? All right, I am running a chat. It's totally anonymous. There is a poll currently running in the chat that says the amount of sound effects on the Vibe, just right, too little, or too much. So it's totally anonymous. So let me know what you actually think. They say it's a good thing to have some polls and some chat interaction. So go ahead and interact with that poll right there. I see 12 votes. Oh boy, I see it changing. 50, I see 50, 25. I see 25 too much. Just let me know what you think and take part. I did say poll, didn't I? I said poll. You look at my poll and participate with my poll. Interact with my poll. Or you can interact with Pecan420. He's a member here too, and he's showing off by using his colorful membership emojis. I love how they show up on the YouTube side of things. Make sure you are a member here for as little as $1.99. Or you can just wait for Pecan to give somebody. He does it every day. Scott's already coughing to get off, man. I'm questioning your game there, Scott. He's either got some good shit or he's lost his edge. I don't know. But Pecan gives somebody. Let's see who he got. He got Wendy, Dead Bad Core. Wendy. One and only Wendy Pack is now a member of the chat family. You think that's funny, Wendy? That is kind of funny. Thanks, Pecan. I appreciate that. That's because he's a member defender. Come on. And I will remind you in advance, if you're regular here on the Vibe, that tomorrow I will be I'll try to start the YouTube and Rumble stream, but we are going to go have a little Rumble party. I promised Rumble party Fridays, and maybe we'll do some of the flavor that we do on Replayables, and that I'll mix in some music, and we'll do some naughty bits that we can't get away with over here on the YouTube side of things. Spawn checks in, my bro, and says, Spawn checks and says he loves all the carrying on and the sound effects. Thank you. There you go. They're just for you. 54% of you are saying you like the sound effects so far. Let's see. The options are too much, too little, or just right. We're currently at 54% just right, or 21% too little. So I'm going to say that with that 78% of you seem to like the sound effects to some degree. Thank you. Just a Guess says number 8, but I like to say he's number 1. Thank you for considering being in the Vibe. The Stream Elements bot, look at that. He decided to show up today. The Nightbot also decided to show up, and he's still running the Bobby Tambora link over there. Check out our friend Bobby Tambora on the Davey Mack Sports Program on Eastside Dave TV by clicking on that link to see what he's up to. Widow Killer checks in. He goes, Celebrity Death Report. The creator of He-Man dead at the age of 91. I have a celebrity death report that I'm going to throw in there of a controversial figure, if you know who he is. Oh boy, Pecan knows who I'm talking about, and I'll let you know how I was introduced to him. Written Off checks in. Hey, thank you for sharing me on X. He says, good afternoon to the chat family. Could you please do as Written Off says and smash these likes and shares, all the free stuff that makes the algorithm shine. There's the membership link if you want to join for as little as $1.99. Sizzle Chest, sizzle my nizzle. What's up, Sizzle Chest? Hanging out with you in the Perry Caravello live chat last night, along with Zach Hoffman and many other of our chat family friends over there. We got to get into Perry talk because we actually got a decent result. And for those that didn't see it, out of Tony about a show in Yale, Tony Hawk found a old document, a legal document of Perry's. Oh, we're going to get into that when we do Perry Talk. It's Puddin' Pants, and it's a legal document. We're going to get into it during Perry Talk.
Was it just me, or was Tony Hawk kind of trying to stay on his good side yesterday?
It seemed right away that he didn't go like from 0 to 100 when he walked in, Scott. It seemed like that Tony was playing it mellow. I agree with that. I agree. Because as soon as he came in, I'm like, just go grab something right away because he's going to start yelling. So you might as well just fucking grab something right away and just start it. But you're right.
He was gaining trust like taming a wild animal or something.
Very good. That's a fantastic comparison, Scott. He was taming a wild beast. Like, I'm showing you, I'm your friend, wild beast. Don't attack me. They're the assholes, not me. Sizzle Chest pointed out the fact that I pulled out earlier that Stevie Ray Vaughan was the guitarist on that Let's Dance and all of those tracks. Scott?
I didn't know that.
That is. He was. Stevie Ray Vaughan was the studio guitarist for that recording of that album. And David Bowie wanted him to go out on tour with him, but he didn't do it because he had his own shit going on. That's a fun little fact. 100 Proof Podcasting is where you can find me at 9 p.m. East tonight. And there's a BF Live The Vibe section in there. And there's a retro arcade streaming section in there if you're into retro streaming. Let's Dance. We were dancing. There's the Nightbot for Bobby Nick. There's the Nightbot for Scott Fitzpatrick. Dave Sizzlechest said Bowie saw him at the Montreal Jazz Festival. They got booed, but Bowie loved it and loved him and hired him to play on the record. Just posted the David Bowie. Let's do it. Oh, yes. Yes, we have to do this. Let me go to Discord. Scott, do you remember which one he's talking about?
I'm sure I'll remember when I hear it.
I know the one that goes along to Let's Dance, and I know that's the one. Yes, it is. Here it is. This is a classic from the Howard Stern Show. If you don't know, now you know. Come on, everybody. In the spirit of David Bowie, Robin said, you know what? It would really be nice. I would really be taken aback if somebody ever thought enough to write a song about me, and they did.
And here is your song. In honor of David Bowie.
Come on.
Friday night at 10 o'clock.
Robbins.
101.
Oh, yeah.
Black Tits, that's right. Yeah.
Fun bags and shake for me.
Black Tits.
Let me grease up those big jugs and slide on you. Black Tits. I will ice down your
Thanks, Bobby.
nipples
Bubble and I didn't see it, everybody.
Black Tits. I must see those utters, those chocolatey utters.
All right. That's enough of that.
That was the last song Bowie recorded. That's actually sent in by a fan, David Blow Me.
David.
Well, that's an oldie but a goodie.
David Blow Me makes an appearance on the Vibe singing the Howard Stern classic Black Tits, a tribute to Robin Quiver's breasticles. Let's bring another friend in from the Great White. Well, he's the only one from the Great White North. I shouldn't say another one because he's the only one. At least today he is. He's Bobby Nick. Come on, Bobby.
Need butt cheeks, motherfuckers. Fuck yeah. We're doing it. We're having it. Captain Nick reporting for duty, sir.
I got deep butt cheeks.
Deep butt cheeks are on board. How you doing, bud?
That's right. Not too bad. Not too bad, Bubba Fran.
What's good with the lounge yesterday, man? Did you have a nice lounge?
I did. It wasn't too bad at all. It wasn't too shabby, even without Pete Cunt's presence. Missed you, buddy. Glad your internet is back on. Yeah.
Yeah, some songs I would have played. I was going to play some Willie and some Master P because it was their birthdays were yesterday.
Right. Yeah. Interesting. Hey, Electric Gino. That's right. You're right, Gino. Yeah, Bob and Nick, I started out the show telling everyone that I was digital chat, online chatting, chewing them a new a-hole at my internet provider company.
Oh, good.
I had enough. I said it can't be the whole neighborhood has loose connections and bad modems at 28 after the hour every damn day.
No doubt.
And then they're like, they gave me a $25 credit because I cranked on them a little bit, so my cable will be $25 cheaper a month for the next year. And then they go, can you give me a good Google review considering I gave you the 25 because you did your fucking job and gave me something that because you fucking no. I said I will only give you a good Google review. Consider it when my problem is solved. Because a good interaction without solving my shit doesn't do me nothing. I had a good interaction last week with the person on there.
But yeah, you know what the thing is, at $25 a month doesn't make your service any better. So they need to get the fuck on these lines and fix what the hell's going on.
You can suck it, Gen X, suck it, DX, suck it, Xfinity. It's all about fuck you, Terry. It's not. Yeah, it's all about the fittings and the routers in the entire neighborhood. Get off of it, Terry. How you doing, buddy? We're gonna do a Terry Nee knowledge break, kind of designed for the women. When we get to our sexy segments, courtesy of Terry Nee. What are you gonna know? Says Reverend Wild Bill, keeping the lights on and keeping everything warm over there on the Rumble. Written off says Hoya to myself. Scott, he says gang gang to you, buddy, and Skeet.
Gang.
Electric Gino says, I have a phenomenal internet and electricity, you fucking bragger, you show-off son of a bitch. Yeah. That's what I told him. And my wife has been writing her things down too, guys. And it's same thing I got. 28 after the hour and 58 after the hour. I said, I have a whole crew of people that let me know when my cable is eating shit. We all document it very well.
Yeah.
9 minutes. How did we made it? Did we make it past 28 after this hour?
I think it's 58 after the hour, ain't it?
It's been both. My wife documented both of them as well. Sometimes it's 28 and 58. Sometimes it's one or the other. Wild Bill checks in, and he's doing good over there on the Facebook. Thank you, Reverend Wild Bill, for hanging out there. You can currently watch and or listen to BF Live The Vibe on YouTube under BF Live The Vibe, under Rumble under that same name, and my personal Facebook like the Reverend Wild Bill. There's the Nightbot that's telling you again to check out Bobby Tambura. There's Reverend Wild Bill having fun with emojis on Facebook. Tiffany Washington checking in, taking a smoke break, and then back to moving. Come on, Tiff. Man.
Yes.
That moving. Well, I guess we've all been there, Scott. We've all been there. We've done some moves in the past. It's just Scott. That's right. Instead of Scott and Bro Dog, it's just Scott, says the Reverend Wild Bill. There's the 100 Proof Podcast Discord link I was speaking of earlier. If you want to find out about replayables at 9 p.m. tonight, and the BF Live The Vibe section, and the Retro Vibe Arcade section. Click on that. Poll, says my friend. Right? Hey, I thought you were just happy to see me there, Reverend Wild Bill. Yes, I even asked them specifically, Bill. I says, is this going to be a poll visit or a house visit? And they said probably a little bit of both. There's Bobby Nick's link running there. Jim Fanning, also known as FJM to some of us, says we go for our ride and we'll walk up here at the school because there's no school today because of the parade and the king and queen down here in Front Royal. But she jumped right out of the car. There you go, Jim. Uh-oh. Yes. It's a King Charles and
King Camilla.
And Queen Camilla. Yeah, the odd thing I was tripping on, bro, is that I saw him doing a speech yesterday, a king talking about how they're going to uphold democracy. I don't think that's how that works necessarily, at least what I know of monarchies and democracies. But there you go. Jim 666 says, over to the woods. And there we find a little baby groundhog, the cute little son of a bitch. We had to take a video. I should have picked it up. I would be afraid of rando rabies. I don't fucks with nature, and nature don't fuck with me. We have a little understanding there, FJM, but you do you. Let's see, and how about this? Let's go for a little walk in the woods with our friend FJM.
Yeah.
If I can find it real quick, we go for walks in the woods with FJM. Do we not? Let me see if I got that real quick. I got something with FJM. Oh, it is Friday. Well, wow, I'm seeing all these Bro Dog Fridays here. Let's see. I got two of our guys right here. Walking
outside in the woods. I just walk outside in the woods. I be walking outside in the woods. I go to the woods and then I walk.
Some two woods walking motherfuckers right here. Let's see. Just Bart checking in as well during the move, and he says, checking in and proof of life. I am still here.
Nice, Bart.
Bart.
Thanks for checking in, Bart, and we hope the move continues to go well. Hello, BF and Scott, says our friend, Buckshot Kid.
Buckshot.
Jim says he took a couple pictures of that groundhog. Hello, Reverend Wild Bill from Buckshot Kid, as we're nearing the completion of this opening chat family check-in. Hello to the Nightbot, says Buckshot Kid. There's Bobby's link one more time. Hello, FJM. Jim Fanning says, and hello to everybody, but your head and everybody else. Hello to everybody, but your head and everybody. Okay. Well, you thought head. Buckshot Kid, HIGH is what we need to be, says Reverend Wild Bill. Hello, Bobby Nick, says Buckshot.
Deep butt cheeks to you, sir. Fuck yeah.
This is another guy. He's one of the ones I think of that's working hard during the day, so I always appreciate when Conservative Colin checks in.
Colin.
Our favorite visually challenged conservative checks in and says, checking in. How you doing there, buddy? Buckshot Kid says hello to Conservative Colin. 90210. I love that prefix, that suffix.
Yeah.
Suffix. Buck and Bill, my good sir, says Colin. Mr. P. Cunt, PC, and BF from Colin. The Reverend Wild Bill shouts out Colin and says, good afternoon. P. Cunt, take it away, buddy. Topping out that mic, boy. Buckshot Kid says, my day isn't going well. It am be not going well, him say. I was supposed to get a tattoo today, and the fucking artist didn't show up. Uh-oh. Now, are you like me? Do you consider when things don't happen right that's a sign that something should or shouldn't have happened or maybe different? I'm sure you'll get it right. We'll get together again in the future. How can you have your signal? Oh, how can you have your signal if you don't tighten your fittings? Fuck you and Pink Floyd there, Terry Nee, you son of a bitch. Yeah, the whole neighborhood's got loose fittings. There's the Hunter Proof Podcasting Discord link I was speaking of. Terry Nee gets the greetings from Buckshot. Buckshot says, this morning, I watched your gaming Rumble stream from a month ago. It was a fun stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. You know, I'm thinking, but Perry was on last night. I almost went on with a gaming stream last night, but part of me wants to watch Perry, and part of me doesn't want to run against Perry Caravello. So, but I do like kind of Wednesdays as a gaming stream night.
Have him on in the background.
I did that one time, Bobby Nick, and yeah. I saw some other people that were also co-streaming Perry, and it wasn't very flattering last night. Terry, my good sir, says Colin checking in right there. Peace to all, says Terry Nee. It's a head and a problem, says our friend FJM. And with that chat right there, you have just loose fittings, man. Fuck you too, Reverend Mobile. You and Terry Nee. It's not the whole neighborhood that has loose fittings. It's the end of the opening chat family check-in. You just established a vibe, and now it's time to get on with the show before more of you anger me by talking about loose cable fittings.
Amongst yourselves.
Please do. Please continue to talk amongst yourselves. Talk with me, Scott, Bobby, Nick, and P-Cunt, and whoever else comes along, and we're going to have 3 hours of fun right here today.
Hey, Bobby Friend.
Yeah,
Bobby Friend.
Yes, sir.
Can I take a second to acknowledge something that's really important in my life? It's musical. It's musical. So, yeah, I mean, High Voltage from AC/DC, the international version was released 50 years ago today. So fuck yeah.
All right, the 50. All right, Bobby Nick, he doesn't have enough of the musical facts doing his own show in the lounge.
I mean,
on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
50 years, man, of my favorite band. So that's awesome to me.
Well, I don't mind it at all. You are our musical expert here. I consider you on the vibe, much like Mandy is our fishing expert. And we have many experts in the chat, like Reverend Wild Bill saying, think fiber optic. Look. What are you, a fucking cable expert? My understanding is that it is fiber optic up to the pole, and then it's coaxial into the house. So, Bill, it's obviously you can tell it's a neighborhood problem. You're all funning with me and all. Matter of fact, when I told the person online that I doubt that the entire neighborhood needs modem resets and loose cable fittings, it can't be the whole neighborhood. She's like, "Oh yeah, there is a problem." Like, so they know that there's a problem. I have a list.
Fix it already. Jesus,
right.
How long has this been going on for? Like years already. I remember.
Yeah, it's like it's seasonal, Bobby Nick. It's every spring, and it's every spring and every fall when like the season or the moon changes or something. It's every spring, it's every fall, and it's the whole neighborhood. All right,
because me and you have been podcasting for like 4 years together, and I don't remember you not having this problem. You know what I mean?
It pops up every now and then. It gets good, and then it rears its ugly head again. Is what the pattern has been, Bob. And I kind of had enough of it. It. Empty promises and a bunch of bullshit and $25 credits, like you said, doesn't make my cable signal better. And my wife got kicked out of meetings today too. So, no. 50 years ago, it was 50 years ago today. Terry Nee saw Aerosmith play. Toys in the attic. Ha. The moon. It's the moon. It is. It's something. I have no cable. I have fiber all the way to the modem. Well, maybe that's how they do it down in your parts there, Reverend Wild Bill. But my understanding is they run fiber optics right up here to the pole, I reckon, and then they do what they wants to do. They're fixing to do to bring it in my house. Amplifiers need balance between the season. You fucking right, Terry Nee, and that's why Bobby Nick and I have noticed the pattern of this. It's every spring. It's every fall because of the Earth rotation, and they lose connection with satellites, and signals differ, and they act like they don't know what the fuck is going on. 24 awesome people here in the chat right now. You know, Terry Nee, he quoted a Pink Floyd song earlier, and he says, how can you have your cable if you don't have your signal or something like that? if you don't have loose connections, well, how about the big, what if I got some Pink Floyd for your ass too, Terry Nee? How about this? Get it, Terry.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I'm crying. It's beautiful.
It's down.
Takes Terry back to his old days. The great gig in the sky. Mr. Chicken Star. Ha, I got some. There you go. That chicken rocks at Sizzle Chest right there. Fucking A. I knew somebody else would like it. Hoya yo Hoya says the Space Nerd. Checking in. For fun and positive vibes, let's go to the dark side of the nerd and greet our friend, the Space Nerd. I'll see you on the dark side of the nerd. Come on. Whoa, more Pink Floyd.
Nerd.
3 Pink Floyd songs we've referenced already. Hey, it's Pink Floyd Day here. It's a triple shot. Space Nerd, we greet her from the other side, from the dark side of the nerd. Hey, Space Nerd, how you doing today? She says Hoya to your Hoyas. Good morning to me. And oh my God, she showed up just in time for Pink Floyd chicken right there. Nerd got the greeting from Terry Nee right there. That's the big gig in the sky. Terry gets the shout out love from the Space Nerd. That was beautiful, says Terry Nee. There you go. The Space Nerd says, I gotta go to my new dentist today. I want to be a dentist. Oh, that's interesting in that after many decades, my dentist decided to retire, and yeah, I'm in that kind of same category too. I need to pick my next one as well. Space Nerd.
I know the impression you was making right there. It was the kid from Rudolph.
Thank you, Scott. I'm glad somebody's picking up on the little things I'm throwing down. Want to be a dentist. That's right. Spice Nod says our friend in a British accent. Buckshot Kid checking into the chat. That was a lot of fun. All right, we played that big gig in the sky, having fun talking about a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But I have a little bit of advice for everybody here before I start the not so serious news. I always say we only get one ride on this planet, so let's make the most of it. Here's a little advice for you here before we start the news.
Sir, message to the world.
If you want to be happy, don't be sad.
Boom. If you want to be happy, don't be sad. It's that simple, folks. One more time if you didn't get that very clear message, and then we're going to have some fun with the not-so-serious news. I am going to start off with a celebrity death report of somebody, if you know of him, some of you might consider highly controversial at one point, but here's a little bit of advice before we start the news.
What's your message to the world?
If you want to be happy, don't be sad.
If you want to be happy, don't be sad. It's that simple, folks. Now, we're going to switch, and I'm going to start my new segment here, but I don't want anybody to run. I want you to participate because you all make these stories fun with your comments on them. But I am going to be starting off with a little bit of a celebrity death report to mark the death of passing of famous people as they go. Let's kick off the show the way we do. Kind of makes us, at least for me, kind of makes me more mindful of life and living it to the fullest when I bring you a celebrity death report. BF Live, Celebrity Death, Marriage, and Divorce Report. They lived, they loved, they died. All right, unnecessary echo. Okay, let's start off with a celebrity death report. I'm letting you know today that a famous to some people, kind of an underground, he wasn't always underground, David Allan Coe, Scott, passed away, the outlaw country music singer. Died at 86 years old. Pecan knew exactly what I was talking about, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Now,
news broke while we were doing late night last night.
Is that right, Bobby Nick?
Yeah.
I just heard about it this morning when I fired up my gear. But yes, David Allan Coe. He was outlaw country singer. And for those of you, this is like a cult thing from back in the day, was it not, Pecan?
Yep.
So I'll tell you how I got turned on to David Allan Coe is that I worked with a couple good old boys when I started being a painter's helper, Pecan. And I would play music and certain things. I was the boombox guy. And one day he presented me with this greatest hits cassette of his, and oh my God. It is right, Scott. There is some. It is highly. Some of his stuff is highly some of his more notable stuff is highly racially racial, basically racially racial.
Yeah.
I was going to say insensitive, but I don't even know if that covers it and all. But highly controversial. But it's definitely from a different era. David Allan Coe, and he also known for writing some other things. Scott and Bobby Nick, I want to know if you're aware of this as well. David Allan Coe, a country singer and songwriter known for his outlaw music in the 70s and 80s, has died. He was 86 years old. A representative for Coe confirmed the news to USA Today on April 30th. Coe was a prominent figure in outlaw country music scene and was known for his songs like You Never Even Called Me by My Name. If you've ever been like at a bar late at night or at we have bull roast around here or any kind of party, at some point when it gets in the wee hours, you would probably heard You Never Even Called Me by My Name. The Long Ride, Long-Haired Redneck, and others. He also wrote for other artists, including his hits Would You Lay With Me in a Field of Stone by Tanya Tucker, and he also wrote Take This Job and Shove It with Johnny Paycheck, Bobby Nick. I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, I found that out last night too, and I was like, whoa.
Here's another thing you might not have known about David Allan Coe. Notably, Coe was the first artist to record Tennessee Whiskey, which is currently made famous by Chris Stapleton, and I think George Jones did a version of it. But the song was written by Dean Dillon and Linda Hargrove, that it widely popularized today from a cover song sung by Chris Stapleton. That's not him in the picture. That's him right there. I'm like, who that random guy is. A native of Akron, Ohio, Coe's childhood was plagued by time in and out of youth correctional facilities, according to his website. After entering a reform school at the age of 9, Coe spent most of the next 20 years of his life in and out of prison for charges ranging from armed robbery to auto theft, according to a 2005 Rolling Stone article. After Coe was released from prison in 1967, he released his debut album, a blues record, Penitentiary Blues, in 1969. With a push from blues singer B.B. King, Coe then transitioned into country music, he told Rolling Stone. B.B. said, "You're a great blues singer, but man, you're going to starve to death. Nobody wants to hear a white boy sing the blues," Coe told the outlet. And so there you go. But yeah, he was known for his underground albums. Early albums were among the most racist, misogynist, and homophobic, obscene songs recorded by this popular songwriter.
And they were great.
And they were great. Yeah, so I'll play one. I'll play the one song that I can play on here, and it's probably the one that if you, like I said, if you were ever at a kind of event late at night or at a country setting, or just you might have heard this little ditty right here late at night. You Never Even Called Me by My Name. David Allan Coe. Oh, let him rest in peace. David Allan Coe, dead at the age of 86. We kick off the news before the news with our celebrity death report. Now let's get on with the actual news. BF Live, celebrity death, marriage, and divorce report. They lived, they loved, they died. Hell yeah, folks. Now I'm already over my fancy news desk, and I have some fun stories. I even have some follow-up stories on previous stories that we done here on The Vibe, because we do fun news. We do the other news when you participate. This is the not so serious news. always see the numbers dip a little bit when I mention the word news. But I always try to tell you folks that this is the fun news. This is going to be the not so serious news. Don't worry. I'm not going to get all political and get your all panties in a bunch. We're going to have fun making the most of this one ride we get on the planet. You guys, Bobby, Nick, and everybody, you remember when the other day I said cocaine hippos? We talked about cocaine hippos. Well, I have a follow-up story to cocaine hippos. For those of you that weren't part of the not so serious news the other day, shame on you, number one. Shame on you. I say shame. Where?
Shame.
That's right, shame. Need to watch.
Shame.
Right. All right. Well, the other
Shame.
day, okay, they get it, shame. The other day, I told you about they were going to euthanize these Pablo Escobar when he was the king of the drug situation down there in Colombia. He was like, hey man, I got bored one day. I want some fucking hippos, man. You bring me some fucking hippos. And so he had 4 hippos. They all started interprocreating. Now there's as many as 80 hippos they're considering to euthanize. And that's not making them younger.
Wow.
That means they gonna kill them. They gonna kill them.
Yeah.
Well, because Bobby, Nick, because they can't put them back because of their crooked bloodline, if you will. They can't throw them back in the jungle or anything because that might mess up the herd and all that. And as of before this story, no one was willing to take them in. But here's an update. They were going to euthanize 80 of them. But an Indian billionaire's son offers sanctuary to the Pablo Escobar's hippos. It's our follow-up story we're going to start with in the not-so-serious news. That's right, cocaine hippos, folks. A herd of hippopotamuses, is it hippopotamuses? Linked to the drug lord Pablo Escobar, marked for culling in Colombia, has been offered a new home in India under a proposal by Anant Ambani, the son of millionaire Mukesh Ambani. Listen now, and believe me later. Ambani has appealed to the Colombian government to reconsider its decision to euthanize 80 hippos and has offered a fully resourced, that means they're going to pay for it, safe and scientifically led translocation to Vantara, a sprawling wildlife conservation center founded by him in Jamnagar, please, in India's Gujarat state. Escobar, killed in 1993, had allegedly imported exotic wild animals for his private zoo, including 4 hippos. After his death, these roamed freely in the Magdalena River basin, multiplying into an invasive population, now estimated at over 200. Interventions such as castration, have failed to control their. I'll grab my shit on that one. Colombia's Environment Ministry says the cull is needed to protect the country's ecosystem. Ambani said the animals did not choose where they were born, nor did they create the circumstances they now faced, and called for a humane solution. Wildlife conservationists caution that transferring the hippos may be impractical due to the high cost and legal hurdles. Tell that to Indian guys. They got endless resources. The 3,500 Vantara facility claims to be one of the world's largest wildlife rescue and conservation centers, housing over 2,000 species. It has an elephant hospital and breeding centers for endangered species. It is not open to the public, but has hosted high-profile guests such as Lionel Messi, Ivanka Trump, and Rihanna visited during Ambani's wedding celebrations. Located near the Ambani refinery in Jamnagar, please, the sanctuary has faced scrutiny over rapid acquisition of exotic animals and alleged violations of wildlife trade laws. Our first story is a follow-up story on cocaine hippos.
Those Indians just want to start a hippo restaurant.
You think that's what it is?
I know it. I know it. I feel it in my bones, Bobby Friend.
You don't have to call me darling. Going back to that.
They're going to call the restaurant Hungry Hippos?
Oh, there you go. You either had the little balls. That was a wild ass game back in this day, man. You get going aggressive with that, try to get them marbles in. You want to fight somebody. That's my marble. Hey. Good old game back in the day. He's got a song called Finger Fucking Salad. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Oh, yeah. If you like subversive music or something like that, David Allen Coe is your person, man. Finger Fucking Sally.
Come stay on my pillow or on
where
the pillow.
Where she once laid her head. Yeah, So I just found out the tattoo artist got fired. Oh, shit. See, Buck. There's always. I believe in divine intervention. I believe that you're meant to get another artist and another tattoo. That's how I take these kind of things. I don't know. Somebody looking out for you, maybe, or maybe just have him come over to your house and do it if you want. Reverend Wild Bill is taking this news badly. Do you need a tissue?
All right.
Come on, man. Come on, this is the same generation, damn it. It's real.
There he went. 58.
Oh,
fuck me.
58.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
Sickles in the water, Bobby from Roboto.
What's up? We're back, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. There it is. I'm going to have somebody come out. I'm telling you, I'm chewing their asses. We have, where's that one going? I got somebody checking in the chat. There it is, right there. Rocks O the Clown says, did someone say cocaine? There's always someone very interested.
Cocaine.
When I say
down to the ground, cocaine. She don't lie, cocaine.
Okay, Robin.
Cocaine. Cocaine. It's cocaine.
That was so funny, man. That was an off-mic moment that she didn't even know that they were recording at the time. Thank you, Rocks O the Clown, for checking in. Hey, y'all, says Lynn Brack. Lynn Bracky. Hey, Lynn. That's a name I've seen in chats before saying, hey, y'all, welcome to the vibe. JFK Headchunk says, inbred hippos. That's right. Their family tree doesn't have branches. It grows straight up. Electric Head Gino checks in and says, how the hell do you catch 200 hippos and get them to India? That's an interesting question. Is that like a setup for a joke or something like that? Hey, here's a joke. How the hell you get 200 hippos and get them all to India? Very carefully, if you have the resources that I do. Fuck you, Mr. Electric Head Gino. I will do it very carefully. I will show you. Hello, Lynn from Buckshot Kid. Buckshot Kid shouts out Electric Head Gino, and we get on with our next story. In the other news, it's the not so serious news. Wisconsin, the state that Andrew got kicked out of, is featured in our next not so serious news story. That's right, he got kicked out of Wisconsin, basically. In Wisconsin, a recycling center posts a interesting 17.3 mile per hour speed limit sign. Our next story in the not so, you might could ask yourself, how was it 0.3? There it is right there, folks. Now, I don't know how your speedometers and odometers work on your cars, but I don't have one that has a fraction that small. So let's see what this is all about in the not-so-serious news. A new speed limit sign posted outside a recycling center in Wisconsin is drawing attention for its oddly specific number, 17.3 miles per hour. Altagamie County Recycling Center and Solid Waste in Appleton announced on social media that the new speed limit at the center is 17.3 miles per hour. Why 17.3? Because it makes you pause. It makes you look twice. And most importantly, it breaks that autopilot feeling we can all fall into when driving familiar routes, the post said. At Altagamie County Recycling and Solid Waste, we have haulers, contractors, and residents moving through our site every day. With so much activity, staying alert is key to keeping everyone safe. Jordan Hiller, program coordinator for the center, told WBAY-TV that the sign has caused an unexpected uproar, but he is happy the reaction is raising awareness of the need for safety at the facility. Let me see to run this little report right here. 17.3.
Welcome back. A Northeast
specific.
Wisconsin recycling facility trying a different approach to keep drivers alert as they move through an active work site by posting an unusually specific speed limit. News 5, Maria Parmesan finding out the reason behind this strange sign.
A speed limit sign at Altagamie County Recycling and Solid Waste is getting a lot of attention because the number on it isn't what you'd expect.
We decided to update our speed to an unorthodox speed limit, which is 17.3 miles per hour. We don't expect people to try to be figuring out how to drive 17.3 miles when they're coming through our facility.
Yeah.
Again, what if
they're doing that and they rear end somebody? I was trying to do that 0.3.
Do is kind of break up those habits.
With the public driving through and heavy equipment operating nearby, staff say safety is always top of mind, especially with drivers coming from all over the county.
So we had no idea that posting a new speed limit sign here at Outagamie County Recycling and Solid Waste was going to cause such an uproar, but all for good reasons, because what it's just doing is bringing attention, and that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to bring attention to safety on our site.
The idea? Get frequent visitors out of autopilot. Make them check their speed and surroundings as they enter the facility.
Now this is something that brings them out of their routine and makes them think again, okay, oh, that's right, my speed. You can look down, all right, maybe I'm not going 17.3, but I'm definitely thinking about...
It'll work for the first week or two, and then they'll be like, oh, there's that stupid fucking sign that I'm going to ignore.
About how I'm driving, am I driving safely, and paying more attention to their surroundings.
The sign is also a lead up to Driver Appreciation and Safety Day coming up on site in June. The number may be unusual, but the goal is simple. Slow down, stay alert, and get everyone home safe. In Appleton, Maria Parmigiani, Action 2 News.
Hey, Maria Parmigiani. Hey, how you doing over there? How can you go 17.3 exactly is the question the perplexed Buckshot Kid asked. Shout out to the 24 awesome people in here for midday vibes and not so serious news. I have another story for you. Like to hear it? Here it go. In my next story, I don't know if I could do one of these things successfully, but in our next story in the not so serious news, this gentleman has managed to pull off doing two things that maybe I can't even do one at a time, guys. This YouTuber breaks a Rubik's Cube record while skydiving. All right. So this is a new record, completing a Rubik's Cube while you're falling to the earth. Let's see what this story is all about. And I'll show you the video of him actually doing it. A 23-year-old German YouTuber just jumped out of the plane to break the Guinness World Record for the fastest time to solve a rotating puzzle cube while in a free fall. Tom Kopecki, a.k.a. Tuliko on YouTube, solved his Rubik's Cube in 23.333 seconds before opening his parachute over Mossel Bay in South Africa in February. He broke the previous record of 28.25 seconds. So this wasn't even one of them ones he invented. Like sometimes people invent their own record, which was set by an Australian, Sam Zaraki, in 2023. He says, I first solved the Rubik's Cube when I was 18 and practiced a lot back then. I even made a video attempting some crazy Rubik's Cube challenges where I also said that one day I would solve it while skydiving, Kopke told Guinness World Records. He said the goal was put off for a while because he didn't have skydiving license yet. He goes on to say that he always wanted to learn skydiving because I have a lot more crazy skydiving videos planned, and I thought it would be really cool to start this journey with a clear goal in mind, which was to break the record. So let me show you what it looks like now when someone does a Rubik's Cube while falling to the earth here on the Not So Serious News.
I just want to risk my life for Rubik's Cube.
Because to break the world record, I need to solve it in under 28 seconds. Just a few seconds later, I have to open my parachute.
Altitude 10,000 feet, 9,000, 8,000, 7,000.
You got an altimeter in your ear?
Deploy.
All right, that was the setup. This whole video is like a 19-minute video, so I'm gonna go to the end where we actually does it again. Here we go. That was just the setup. Shout out to the 25 awesome people enjoying fun, not so serious news and positive vibes in the middle of the day. Hit that like button for free, please. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe for free and stick around. Buckshot has a technicality. I can't say I disagree. I can't even complete one of those things. But he completed both.
No way.
No way.
No way.
Ja, that's the fastest timer. Listen to me now and believe me later. That is the fastest timer anyone has ever done that right there.
Get to the chopper.
They got to the plane instead of the chopper. Yes, they did. Let's see. They're holding him, so it doesn't count. We have a qualifier coming in from our chat family bro, Buckshot. It is kind of impressive. I don't know, but I would have been more impressed, Pecan. I do admit, if he was just free falling, just trying to struggle and then had to let the cube go and then that would have been a little more compelling. So I tend to agree with Buckshot that he kind of took a safer route. I want to thank the 24 people that chose to vote on my little poll right here. Little means to find out some information and also have some interaction with you about is the amount of sound effects on the Vibe just right, too little, or too much. And I'm happy to say that 54 of you say it's just right. 29 of you say it's too little. So that's like 83%. I think it's either just right or too little. So at least that way I know I'm not annoying you with any of these extra sound effects I do. Thank you for your input on everything we do here on the Vibe. Mandy Diff steps in.
Mandy.
I was just thinking I want to get high and say hello to Mandy Diff. Mandy, want to get high? We'll get high after the not so serious news. Oh, but first of all, what did I say, folks? There's 4 of us on screen. And I always say you have to tune into the Vibe every day because you never know who may drop in. But sometimes I know this guy's dropping in. He's here again. He's checking in on a Thursday. It's Canada's most famous weatherman checking in from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Frankie, steps into the Vibe. Frankie.
I'm doing great so far. I've sent 2 new videos to Bobby Nick just now.
All right, Bobby, he needs to get on it, man. How you doing, Frankie? Looks a little overcast there today.
Yes, I just did 2 new videos one for Vancouver, one for Indonesia, about the earthquakes.
Oh, right. I thought I was hearing something about some earthquakes happening. Sizzle Chest says hello to you, Frankie, and Buckshot Kid. Say hello to them.
Hi, Dave. I'm doing great so far. I'm Buckshot Kid. I'm doing great so far. I just sent Bobby Nick a video. Bobby Nick will forward to Bobby Friend.
Yes, sir. And I figured we would talk and stall a little bit, Frankie, so Bobby Nick has time to hit his buttons and get it to me. So how's the weather out there today?
I have forwarded the first one.
Right now.
Cool. What was that, Bob?
Oh, I forwarded the first one.
All right. Is this in the messenger in our group?
Yes.
All right. Let's share the late. Yesterday, if you didn't see Frankie stop in yesterday, he had some fun videos we did yesterday. So let's see what we have today. Here we go. Let me make it bigger. And Frankie, the latest report from our famous weatherman, Frankie McDonald. Check him out as Frankie McDonald right here on YouTube. Dogs and Wolves. Here you go, Frankie McDonald with his weather report.
This is definitely concerning 2 joints in Ing.
All right. So this is for 2 joints in Ing, and for anybody that might be in the affected areas, here's the latest Frankie McDonald weather and earthquake report.
This is Frankie McDonald, my own TV station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Vancouver is going to get a massive earthquake anytime soon.
Whoa.
It's going to bring 9.0 greater magnitude earthquake possible, or even 7.0 greater magnitude earthquake. I want every single person in Vancouver to be prepared because Vancouver lies on the Cascadian subduction zone. It lies on the Pacific Ring of Fire. It's going to happen anytime soon. People in Vancouver, you got to start doing the earthquake drills now because the earthquake's going to shake a lot of things. Once those 2 tectonic plates rubbing each other and the subduction zone, once the slip stack can cause a massive earthquake in Greater Vancouver and the surrounding areas, including Victoria, British Columbia, Nanaimo, British Columbia, Seattle, Washington. It's going to destroy buildings, and that's going to
Oh no!
bring down power lines, snap and tree branches, half for people living in Vancouver, British Columbia, and surrounding areas. Be prepared. Have your medical kits ready.
Scared, Bobby.
Have your candles ready, flashlights, and everything ready as well. The earthquake will be so powerful in Vancouver.
I'd be scared too because Frankie's been more right about this than he's been wrong about these things.
As well, because the earthquake's going to happen in Vancouver, British Columbia, anytime soon. It's going to happen in Vancouver, British Columbia.
He's letting you know.
And the surrounding areas as well.
This guy's serious.
Start doing
He is.
earthquake drills for people living in the west coast of Canada and west coast of the United States. Because a massive earthquake is going to happen in Vancouver anytime soon. Be prepared. Stay safe. Don't take out an earthquake. Be safe.
And don't say that Frankie McDonald didn't try to warn you people up there in
What
Vancouver.
about the Indonesia video that Bobby Nick for the video, my second video, Indonesia?
You got it, buddy. Coming right up, man. We try to do them as fast as you talk about them, Frankie. Here we go. Here comes the next one right here. Now, that was here's the earthquake warning for Indonesia now. Or for Indonesia? Let's see, check this one out. Let me get it full screen, Frankie, and get the audio up. And I will play it as soon as possible for our weather friend, Frankie McDonald, another report on the Indonesian earthquake.
This is Frankie McDonald, my own TV station, live from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Massive earthquake is going to hit Indonesia anytime soon again. It's going to bring 7.0 gravity magnitude earthquake. It's going to do a lot of damage to the buildings in Indonesia, including Jakarta, Indonesia, and in somewhere in Indonesia. That's going to damage buildings and bring down power lines and snap tree branches off. It's going to bring so much damage and stack it's going to cause tidal wave in Indonesia. I want every single person to start doing the earthquake drills in Indonesia. Be prepared. Make sure every man go get some emergency kits, flashlights, candles, crank up radio batteries, extra batteries, generators, battery operated electric ready as well. When the earthquake happens, if you're indoors, don't go inside the buildings. If you're outdoors, don't go inside the buildings. If you're indoors, go underneath the tables and chairs. Because the earthquake's going to happen in Indonesia. It's going to Jakarta, Indonesia, and the surrounding areas. It's going to do a lot of destruction. And make sure if your medical kits, emergency kits, flashlights, candles, crank up radioactive batteries, generators, and battery operating lanterns and bottled water ready as well. Be prepared for people living in Indonesia because Indonesia lies on the subduction zone near Indonesia. That's going to cause tsunami. It's going to happen anytime soon. The earthquakes are too unpredictable. We can't escape earthquakes forever. And the earthquakes are too unpredictable in Indonesia. Be prepared. Be safe.
Frankie told you, Vancouver and Indonesia, be on the lookout, be prepared for earthquakes. Maybe you make sure you get your batteries, your generators, your backup food, and all that, right, Frankie?
Yes, and my book is Be Prepared. Frank Dog got life, weather, and everything.
It sure is. If you want to find out more about Frankie and where his love of weather and life and everything came from, you got to be like me and get the Frankie McDonald book, Be Prepared, the Frankie McDonald Guide to Life, the Weather, and Everything. It's very inexpensive. It's available at Walmart, Amazon, or wherever fine books are sold. Frank, go ahead.
Is there Bobby Nick No Filter podcast tonight?
We're going to try to do that, Frankie. Yeah.
All right.
I'll send you a link, buddy, if it happens.
So you probably see Frankie.
And I got a bobblehead too.
Oh, yes, you got a bobblehead too?
Yeah.
Frankie loves when I do all of his promotion. I will let you know there is a National Bobblehead Hall of Fame. It not only has Frankie McDonald, it has many famous people in there. Go to the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame. Get your own Frankie McDonald. They have ones with cowboy hats and different little get-ups. National Bobblehead Hall of Fame.com for Frankie. And now, any other shows you're doing today, Frankie, you want to promote? You hanging out with Gino or anything?
Yes, I got to do Gary and Dino show after this.
All right, well, cool.
Then I got to do Gino show tonight and Joe Yanni show as well.
That's right. So turn on your YouTube and you might see Frankie McDonald on one of those shows, or you can just come here and dance with Frankie. We're going to dance now, Frank.
This is Frankie McDonald, my own TV station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Extreme cold air is headed towards Minnesota on Sunday, January 10, 2016. People in Minnesota, be prepared.
Cold like Minnesota. Frankie comes in. Vancouver, earthquake warning. Indonesia, earthquake warning. Bobby Nick's doing the one hand, doing the double duty. He comes hanging out with us on a Thursday.
Very cold weather.
A Frankie visit in the middle of the not so serious news. I'm doing the Frankie dance on my news desk. BF Live, the vibe is fun. Frankie's here in the state of Minnesota. Get Frankie's book. Can't see it.
Very, very warm. Cold like Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota. Very cold weather in the state of Minnesota. Very cold weather in the state of Minnesota.
Check out Frankie McDonald's book. Amazon.com. Wherever fine books are sold.
Very cold weather in the state of Minnesota.
Very cold weather where Frankie is.
Very cold weather. People in Minnesota, be prepared. cold weather on Sunday, January 10, 2016. Take care, safety. Don't get too cold. Stay warm and be safe. Best luck, kid.
Frankie McDonald blesses us with his visit and his weather and earthquake report. Frankie, we'll see you again soon.
What about my other video, guy? Try to see 90 hot dogs. What you showed that the other day.
I did show that the other day. Maybe you want to roll that one more time? Let me see that.
That was pretty classic stuff.
That was a fun one. Let's see. Is that in the same hopper, or was that you throw that backstage?
It was definitely, yeah. I think, I'm pretty sure it was in the chat. In the group chat.
We got to touch on that Andrew one too. Here it is. Here's the one with the 90 hot dogs. Let me see. I think this is it. 90 hot dogs. I mean, make it bigger. I tell my wife that all the time. Here you go. Or is this? Let's see. Here's the ones from the other day, and then we're gonna get into the Andrew video and can finish the not so serious news.
Hey everybody, let's do some big time jumping.
Jump.
Please, Lynn. Question. Throw it in there, Lynn. Jump it out. Oh, we're catching print again, Scott.
Yeah, I see that.
God damn, we're catching print from Frankie. He's trying to show. All right, that wasn't the 90 hot dog ones, though. Let me see.
Okay, guys, we're going to do a guy tries to eat 90 hot dogs at once. There's coconut hot dogs in the barbecue. Coconut hot dogs in the barbecue.
90 of them.
They got ketchup.
You better not give up. You better eat all these hot dogs. Ha 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 ha. We'll see if Andrew shows up today, Lynn. He might be doing a live on Andrew the Giant 96, but right now
he is 100%. He just went live.
Hot dogs are ready now, guys.
Here it goes.
Can you?
I want you to eat 90 hot dogs at once.
Can you really do this?
Eat them all right now.
That's a lot.
Eat those hot dogs.
Eat them
right now.
Do it.
Go.
I lost count yesterday. Do it, Frankie. Don't give up. Don't slow down. Don't give up. Frankie's checking in from Sydney, Nova Scotia. A little overcast today. Kind of overcast where I'm at, too. Well, a little bit. Semi.
Florida's getting a lot of rain.
Florida's getting a lot of rain? That means Andrew's getting a lot of rain. Let's see. Come on. Don't give up eating them. Come on, Frankie. A couple more. Eat them more. Come on. Slowing down. You can hear him slowing down, guys. Come on.
Do it, Frankie.
80.
Scott's counting. Don't.
8, 10 more hot dogs.
Yeah. I like how he motivates himself. I like that.
I can't take any more.
More.
Get up!
He's at 85.
Stand up. Eat more. Be like a man.
Don't go falling down. Eat 5 more hot dogs.
Got the count right. That was right with the count.
He's.
Come on.
I just barely finished it.
But you did. But he did. And we're catching print, and that's Frankie McDonald eating 90 hot dogs. See you, Frank. Have a great rest of your day, buddy. Frankie McDonald steps in on the vibe. My goodness. That was like, man, he's got them videos already, doesn't he?
Yeah.
For real.
You know, I guess it'd be nice if he kind of hit you up with the videos and you could forward to me before them, but we're doing it live during the show, and he's like, come on, snap, go.
Yeah,
Shout out, Frankie.
Exactly, yeah.
We love you, buddy. We appreciate the good vibes that Frankie has always been spreading when he jumps in every kind of show we've ever done, man. That's our buddy, Frankie McDonald. Check out his book. You'll learn about where his love of weather and all that stuff came from and why Frankie is so passionate about the weather. Let's continue on with the not-so-serious news after we get some comments. He was rocking them New Balance kicks, noticed our friend Sissel Chest. Where's my boy Andrew? I kind of addressed that. I think he's currently doing a live, Lynn. Maybe he hung out with us yesterday or the day before. Tell him to come over and hang out with us and Maybe we'll play America's favorite new game show. Since he's a little more alert lately, guess what Andrew had for lunch? I'm going to move on and do my next story in the not-so-serious news. This one is about video games. This is about, Bobby Nick, this comes down to the whole physical software over the digital online stuff, buddy, because this is kind of the things I think we fear, being that we're fans of having physical copies of software and media.
Yeah.
PlayStation triggers game preservation alarm bells as users find the new PS5 and PS4 digital purchases now have a 30-day lockout timer. And this can screw customers now and in the future.
Wow.
So to me, this is one of the drawbacks of not owning and having your own physical games. It says, PlayStation fans are up in arms as Sony appears to have introduced new licensing restrictions on digital PS4 and PS5 games, stopping users from accessing recent purchases without connecting to the internet every 30 days, with concerns raised about what this could mean for game preservation. A few days ago, game preservation advocating Twitter account Does It Play shared a potential major DRM issue, noting that all new PlayStation Network purchases now have a 30-day validation countdown. To be clear, they're not referring to PlayStation Plus games claimed from Sony's subscription service. We're talking about digital games purchased on the PlayStation storefront. After some investigation, Does It Play on Twitter X reported that newly purchased PS4 games now have a 30-day valid license timer, and PS5 is affected too, but only shows an error when starting a game. On PS4, it appears you can actually see the timer in action, as demonstrated in this video I will show you, where you can see that Don't Starve Together has valid period end and remaining time shown right here. So this is what they're doing, Bobby Nick. So now you've bought this little, you no longer, you might have paid $60 for a game or something, but now they have this little caveat that if you don't have connection with them every 30 days, it's just going to evaporate. It's just going to go away, buddy.
This is outright.
This is what we feared.
This is no. I could tell you another thing. Like, okay, last year, I had like about, I don't know, maybe 10 movies that I bought off of YouTube, and they're just gone because I don't know, for some reason they just went away. I can't. They're restricted now. I can't. It's not available in my area anymore. They lost the licensing.
Right. So now you don't have the physical copy. You're fucked.
So now, yeah. So they're gone. They're gone, and I paid for them. I literally paid I think it was like $10 to $15 each one.
Yep. So this is exactly what we've talked about and feared, in that, you pay for something and you think you have it forever. They make you believe, well, it's digital, you don't need a physical copy. But then some, like a rule or a law or somebody gets a notion up and changes the game. And then before you know it, you're on the out. So now Bobby Nick doesn't even have access to the content that he actually purchased.
Yeah.
Other users have been investigating this on PS5 too, where the change isn't immediately so obvious. YouTube creator SpawnWave demonstrated the issue on the newer console, testing 2 newly purchased digital games, one physical game and another game purchased less recently, Crimson Desert. Disconnecting from the internet doesn't immediately pose an issue, presumably because the games were within the apparent 30-day license timer. But things change after he removes the console's CMOS battery to desynchronize the system clock. With the CMOS battery removed, in theory simulating what things could look like outside the 30-day period, and the console disconnected from the internet, SpawnWave found that attempting to launch the 2 new digital games presented a message. Can't use this content. Can't connect to the server to verify your license. Wait a while and then try again. SpawnWave's other 2 games were unaffected by this. And while the other 2 which didn't load were fine, again, once it reconnected to the internet, this obviously isn't quelling concerns about how game ownership could be affecting things like server shutdowns, outages, and more. So to me, I'd say this just kind of That just kind of harkens back and reinforces what Bobby, Nick, and I have talked about. If you ever have an opportunity, just own your own stuff, if games, media, whatever it is, because you might rely on Netflix or even have an account where you feel secure in that you purchase something, but then they change the game on you and you have no recourse.
Well, and on YouTube, it says rent or buy, to own.
Yep.
You don't own shit. You don't own shit.
Bobby, Nick is making a good point. You can see, right? We gave an example. You really don't, when it comes down to it, if you don't have it in your hand, you don't own shit. You own a notion. You gave them money for a temporary.
Oh, there it went.
Well,
3,
what time is it?
2,
What time is it?
1.
Owned it. Oh,
Wow.
And the 8s and it's now the 9s again.
128. 129, yeah.
I got a 9 now. I've been having 9s lately, Bob. They're improving.
Wow.
They went from 5 after to 28, and now it's 29. But I'm sure it's those well-timed loose connections of mine. All right, let's get into it. Let's see. I'm gonna shorten the news here a little bit so we can get it in about 1:30. Shout out to the people enjoying the not so serious news. I'm gonna do one more of these. I got 3 stories left, but I want to do. Let's see. I think this is the more interesting one out of this one. Let's discuss this one real quick. It's just a little fun news. That's why I call it the not so serious news. I want to talk about naming children and enunciations and trends and stuff like this. That's what kind of this story is about. In this last story, before we do the bikini report in the not so serious news, it's not little son. Mom can't believe she's having trouble pronouncing her newborn's name. So this is a mother that is saying she's having a problem pronouncing her newborn's name. So let's see what this is all about and why would a mother who chose the name have a problem in saying it? I can't say my daughter's name, she says the caption. Son, her name is not Son. I'll read the article and then I'll run the video of her explaining what her daughter's name should be. One of the many surprises that come with parenthood is how the world reacts to your child's name. It's less of a surprise if your child has a common name like John, Mohammed, or Lisa. But if you give your child a non-traditional name that's gender neutral, you're going to throw a lot of folks off guard, and mispronunciations are going to be an issue. So I want to know how you would say this name and if you think this woman is right, wrong, or stupid. This exact situation happened with a TikTok user, Justice Stroop, who went viral in 2024 after having her second child. But there's a twist. She isn't quite sure how to pronounce her child's name either. She says, I may have named my daughter a name I can't even pronounce. Stroop opens the video. Now I think I can pronounce it, but I've told a couple people her name, and there are 2 people who thought I said the exact same thing. So I don't know that I know how to pronounce her name correctly. I'll play it for you in a second. Stroop's daughter's name is Sutton, and the big problem is how people around her pronounce the T's. Stroop tends to gloss over the T's, so it sounds like she's saying Sutton, Sutton. However, some people go hard on them T's and call her Sutton. She says, I'm not going to enunciate the T's like that. It drives me absolutely nuts, she noted in her TikTok video. I told a friend her name one time and she goes, oh, that's cute. And then she repeated the name back to me and I was like, no, that's not what I said. Let's go on to this. Why would a mother name herself something and be confused how to enunciate it? Let's find out what she thinks and says on this story on the Not So Serious News.
I may have named my daughter a name I can't even pronounce. Now, I think I can pronounce it, but I may have named my daughter a name I can't even pronounce. Now, I think I can pronounce it, but I've told a couple people her name, and there are 2 people who thought I said the same exact thing, so I don't know that I know how to pronunciate.
Can you hear it?
I can't even say that word. I don't know that I can pronunciate her name correctly. For reference, I may have named my daughter a name I can't even pronounce. Now, I think I can pronounce it, but I've told a couple people her name, and there are 2 people who thought I said the same exact thing, so I don't know that I know how to pronunciate. I can't even say that word. I don't know that I can pronunciate her name correctly. For reference, her name's Sutton. That is how I say it. There's a few people I know who say, oh, hey, Sutton. I'm not going to enunciate the T's like that. It drives me absolutely nuts. Her name is Sutton. But I told a friend her name one time and she goes, oh, that's cute. And then she repeated the name back to me and I was like, no, that is not what I said. And last week, my son's speech therapist was over and she's like, what's her name? And I said, Sutton. And she goes, hi, little son.
Speech therapist.
That's what the other person thought I said as well. Son. Her name is not Son. It is Sutton. Both of these ladies were so sweet when they thought that's what I said. My speech therapist, when I corrected her and spelled it out, she goes, you know, living out in California, I have friends who name their kids River and Ocean, so I didn't think it was that far off. And I'm like, okay, I get what you mean. I also lived in California. Do I think River and Ocean are that far out there? No, but I understand what she's saying. There's really not a name you can really look at sideways when it comes to people in California naming their kids. But for the record, my daughter's name is not Sun. It is Sutton. Sutton. And maybe I need to work on how to say my daughter's name. Good Lord, I did not think this was going to be my issue with this name. I may have named
There
my
you
daughter...
go. So, I don't know. What do you think? Justified, stupid, retarded?
Retarded.
Personally, it drives me nuts. The letters are there for a reason to say them. When people say Manhattan, they don't go Manhattan. They go Manhattan. They go Manhattan. Manhattan. It's like there's fucking T's in Manhattan. The mom, Buckshot believes that the mom is pronouncing it. That's how you say Sutton. Sutton. It's Sutton. Is it Sutton or Sutton? Sutton. 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 So you can't. I mean,
Sutton for fuck's sakes, Jesus Christ!
Did you go to Sutton High School or did you go to Sutton High School? That does drive me a little crazy when people choose not to enunciate letters that are obviously there. That was my grandmother's last name before she was married. Was it Sutton? Or was it Sutton back in those days, Mandy Diff? To be more clear. Why does it freeze the same time every day? Because my cable system sucks. And I chewed them a new asshole today, Spawn. They're supposed to come out tomorrow. Tomorrow between 10 and 12, of course, right before the show. So we're going to be playing a little fucking gamesmanship about if the show's going to happen tomorrow, if they'll have my service going on at that time, you know. But
what did you say you have? Xfinity?
I got Xfinity, yes.
Yeah.
I got Xfinity. But and the whole neighborhood's having issues, and it's seasonal, and it's a whole thing.
Have you talked to your neighbors at all about it?
I just know from all I keep getting messages saying they're having problems in your neighborhood.
Yeah,
you know.
I would go to a few people that you know personally and ask them how their internet is doing. If they have the same service, you know. See if they're experiencing the same things.
Yeah,
you guys can get together and bitch.
Mm-hmm. I'm from Toronto, but we say Toronto. So you got no T in there, see? Yeah. Hey, you don't go Toronto.
Toronto. Yeah.
Toronto. Well, I mean, you know, I try to fix, you know, I live here in Baltimore, and sometimes people say Balmer. They don't even put the fucking T's in. Balmer. Balmer. There ain't no fucking T, nothing in it. Pronounce the T. Yeah, pronounce the fucking T's. Or don't put them there. Just call her Sutton. Just write S-U. S-U. I don't know. What are your opinions on Worcestershire? Worcestershire. Let's not do the Worcestershire. What's this here sauce? I've heard some people call it, what's this here sauce? That's what we say in Balmer. Not Worcestershire. What's this here sauce? I said it was a year ago, says FJM. What was that? The cable issue? Yeah, bro. Bobby Nick said the same thing. He's been doing it for 4 years, and I have this problem on and off seasonally, brother. Mm-hmm. And Terry Need acknowledged that they need to make seasonal adjustments. Worcester, Mass, or I thought you were talking about Worcestershire sauce. You're talking Worcester or Worcester, Mass.
Worcestershire, isn't it? I don't know.
Well, he's talking about something different. He's talking about Worcester, Massachusetts.
Worcestershire.
Okay. I think it's spelled Worcester, but they say Worcester, Mass.
Yeah, Worcestershire.
Yeah.
Worcestershire.
That's crazy.
Yes. Worcester. Reminds me of the video of the black guys reading. Aaron, oh yes, I played that here probably a couple years ago. Aaron earned an iron, and I think it's a Baltimore-ism, isn't it? It's like Aaron earned an iron earn, and it comes out of that whole thing. Aaron earned an iron earn. The internet sharks, says our friend Just a Guest. All right, well, why don't we wind up this not so serious newscast the way we always do? Yesterday, Scott and everybody, I showed you the winner of the bikini report contest where they're looking for their next bikini report girl.
Right.
Today, I have the runner-up for you and everybody else here joining us for the Not So Serious News. This is the runner-up for the search for the next bikini report. I figure I'll run this one as our bikini report for the day. The runner-up, finishing off the Not So Serious News with a bikini report.
have 3 hearts.
Well, wait a minute. Who does?
Oh, no.
Octopuses have 3 hearts.
Excuse me?
3. 2 pump
Baking
blood
powder?
to the gills, and 1 pumps is the
Octopuses had 3 hearts to pump blood to their ears.
Where's she from?
I don't know, man.
rest of the body. And
I'm thinking that we figured out why she's the runner-up if you can't understand what she's saying.
here's the twist. The main heart actually stops beating when they swim, which means swimming is exhausting for them.
Miyama.
Honestly,
Me ambiento
relatable,
ami.
because it's a copper base instead of iron base like ours. 3 hearts and blue blood, huh?
Them
That's
tits are fake.
royally energy.
Fake as shit.
The ocean is out here producing creatures that sounds completely
Hey, her face is too.
Yet
Yeah, it's I can see
Got
why
some
she's
work.
they are
It's got a lot of
real
work
and
done
just
here.
casually existing.
This is
Meanwhile,
false
I'm
advertising.
impressed when I remember to drink water. For the Bikini Report, I'm Barbie Moreno.
Thank you. I didn't understand a word she said.
Barbie Morena.
He's
Oh,
Bobby Money.
he is.
Ay, boy, papi. So I'm guessing that's why she maybe ended up being the runner-up there in the Bikini Report, next to Bikini Report contest winner. Anita started the head in and worked out. I'll give them that note, Bill. And they'll go, yeah, sure, mister. Yeah, there you go. There's a flipper. If I had you up here, Jim, I'd have you tell him. There's a flipper, there's a way, says our friend. They're away. Oh, the tape, they're away. I appreciate you trying to help me, Jim, in the chat and everything. I know you said you've done this for many years. I'm on the case. I'm chewing on their ass much as I can. I can't understand her accent. I'm pretty good at understanding accents. Yeah, I was going to play it one more time to see if I could understand it because I was struggling with that one. So let's run this one more time from the beginning without me stepping or talking over it. And let's see if we can understand any of the words that are coming out of her mouth right now.
Octopuses have 3 hearts. 3. 2 pump blood to the gills, and 1 pumps is the rest of the body. And here's the twist. The main heart actually stops beating when they swim, which means swimming is exhausting for them. Honestly, relatable, because it's a copper base instead of iron base like ours. 3 hearts and blue blood, huh? That's royally energy. The ocean is out here producing creatures that sounds completely functional.
She's trying to make regular facts
they
sound
are
sexy.
Real and just casually existing.
This is how they breathe.
Meanwhile, I'm impressed when I remember to drink water.
She's impressed when she's remembered to drink water?
I'm Barbie.
She Andrew?
Wow. Holy moly. Well, there you go, guys. She did a very big mouth, FJM says. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we finish up every not-so-serious newscast with a Bikini Report. I think we had a fun one, folks. I hope you enjoyed the other
Bobby
news.
Friend, I want to say as much criticism as I had of that girl, I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers.
That'd be a little hard to do. Yeah, there you go. But as far as like understanding what she's saying, understanding the words that are coming out of her mouth and being an effective communicator, no. Yeah, maybe better shoot it for back on the pole there, buddy. Yeah, come back to the pole. Back to the pole. As we wrap up the news, I hope you had fun with the other news because that was the not so serious news. We're running just a little behind off pace. Wrapping up the not so serious news. It typically wraps up at 1:30 East, where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States. It's currently 1:43, but I think this is as good a time as any to take a little pause for the cause, a little piss break in between sections of the show. We're going to do basically a whole nother show, another hour and a half on the other side of this 2.5 minute piss break, folks. And I hope you come back for more after this, because when you do, I have a long-form topic I'm going to throw at you about a health story you might not believe. I have a word of the day we'll throw out there. We'll do a Terry Nee knowledge break. We'll do juicy man meat for the ladies. We'll do bricked up content for the guys. And I got a lot of other stuff that we can and might get to in the next hour and a half. Let's see what we actually get to after we take this brief 2.5 minute piss break, folks. Scott already got his head start. You see, I'm getting ready. It's time to pause for the cause. You can run to the fridge, grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab a snack and a friend, and tell them, don't wait till the end of Thursday to have fun. They're doing it right now on YouTube on BF Live The Vibe. And when they come back, they're going to do Perry Talk and show fun clips and sound bites and continue to having fun and positive vibes right after this 2.5 minute piss break, folks. Come back for more right after this.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
We are back from pee-pee touching. At least I am. And we're back for the second half of BF Live The Vibe. Positive vibrations. Yeah, man. It's positive vibrations. There you go, Irie, man. I hope you're Irie. On April 30th right here on BF Live The Vibe, man. It's Thursday.
Live if you wanna live. Rastaman vibration, yeah.
Positive vibrations. On BF Live, the stream show, 5:30.
Yeah. Positive.
You know it, Bob.
Got to have a good vibe.
Rasta music makes me only want to do the next thing. I always want to smoke when I hear my Jamaican music. Vibration, yeah.
Positive.
Oh.
If you get down and you quarrel every day.
We don't do that, Bob Marley. Welcome back to the second half of BF Live The Vibe. We attempt to be about positive vibrations, yeah. The Tinkle Tinkle was going out by Sizzle Chest, taking care of business. TCB in the chat. Don't forget, if you want to member up here and support the Vibe, you can join for as little as $1.99 by clicking on that link. There's a $4.99 and a $9.99 level if you really love me long time. There's Pecan Arbro socials and running in the chat. Bobby's thing still running. The lovely Mai steps in. Oh my. Oh my. The lovely Mai steps in. I was wondering where you been there, the lovely Mai. I've seen you in some other chats. I was wondering, hope I didn't do nothing to chase you away. Hello, BF Bobby. Bobby BF, that is. Scott, Bobby, Nick, Pecan, and the whole crew.
Deep butt-cheeks to you, my.
I knew
Oh,
Pecan.
me. Oh, my, yes.
The lovely Mike checks in. Spawn says, no, not the Marky Mark, good vibrations. Although I have played that as kind of a comeback into the show kind of song again. Yeah, I was watching. We're gonna get into Perry talk a little bit. What I got here? I got this one. Let me see this one long form topic I want to tell you about. That was kind of a little interesting story I was going to throw in there before we do Perry talk. Why don't we do? Let me see, where's that folder at? Let's get into some other fun things here on the Vibe. Where is that new folder of mine? Right here. Here we go. Let me click on one of these. These are fun. We have a little couple selections of these. Let's do the BF Live of Vibe word of the day. We're going to learn a word today. Mai says, no, I've been working quite a bit and gave myself a 4-day weekend. Mai. Well, thank you for being part of it. As soon as you got a 4-day weekend, you've thought about coming back to the Vibe. Thank you. I know that this show happens in the middle of the day when many of you are out there working hard. But let's do the word of the day now that Mai and everybody's here. The BF Live the Vibe. Word of the day is what?
Word of the day is multifunctional. It's a person who is doing way too fucking much and hanging on by a fucking thread.
Do you relate?
The word of the day is multifunctional. It's a person who is doing way too fucking much and hanging on by a fucking thread.
Multifunctional is the BF Live the Vibe word of the day. Are you multifunctional? Relate to that, huh, Bob? Multifunctional?
For real. I mean, it's one podcast after another. So by the end of the day, I'm like, I'm fucked. You know?
Yeah, I know that we've talked about it before, how it's hard to know where one day ends and another day begins when you do this fun stuff every day. But
I want to know what Scotty's eating. That's what I want to learn here.
I want
What's
to
going
know
on?
what Scotty's eating. I want you to show me.
2 boiled eggs.
2 boiled eggs.
Oh.
Nice. Remind me of 2 joints. He'll be with us tomorrow. 2 boiled eggs, 2 joints. He'll be with us tomorrow. Yeah. Good old hard-boiled eggs. Oh, they're going to come back They talk back to you later on, Scott.
Yep.
They're little, right, Pecan? They get a little.
I had some Mexican food yesterday that talked back to me just before this show, actually.
Ooh.
It was a rough one.
Well, yeah,
damn.
Speaking of rough one, we might be talking it into existence, but man, we had an unprecedented 3 or 4 breaking poos yesterday.
Holy shit, that was rough. That was rough on its own, yeah.
Mai says boiled eggs with a little salt and lemon.
I eat mine plain. I think I was talking about this with somebody yesterday. I think I don't use salt or no. It's Sean Riggle. I don't use salt or anything. I go plain.
I do
Plain
enjoy
eggs?
some salt on my hard-boiled eggs.
I don't mind it the same way you do, Scott. Yeah.
Record it for Nick.
It's plain.
Really? I need a little extra. I need that little salt. Bobby, Nick, did you send Wendy poo pics?
No, I didn't.
He won't. He has never done that as far as my understanding, because Wendy,
she would get mad at me because her mom would see it.
Hey, ain't that some shit? Yeah, like what? She accidentally saw that. What happened? What's that story last week where your mom accidentally saw something?
Yeah, her mom. Well, Scott had an experience. He sent her a picture.
That's what it was.
And boom, her mom saw it, and oh no, Scott, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Can't send me no pictures like that.
And she's the one that started all this.
Yeah.
She scolded me like a child.
Yeah. What about all the shit pictures that she took? You know, like her mom don't see those. What?
Right, exactly. All right, well, speaking about being scolded like a child, that does a lead into doing Perry talk. That's going to be our next segment we do, guys. They got to talk to him like a child. Last night was basically an instant classic. For those that don't know, it was Show and Yell, where Tony Hawk, the real Tony Hawk, came over. It turned into Pudding Pants. It turned into Finding Legal Papers. I'm going to tell you all about it right now as we review last night's Perry Caravello Live and get into a little midday Perry talk. Woo, let's talk about the Perry Caravello Live that went down last night on Perry Talk. I did my little studio change and used the camera outside of apartment 102 to do Perry Talk. I failed to do that. Let's see. Oh, Perry, zizzling. I fell asleep last night on Perry Sizzle. Well, we'll fill in the blanks all together, what each of our brain cells remembered, and we'll assemble us a little picture of what happened last night. All right, it was an instant classic in that it was show and yell. So if you're a regular viewer of Perry Caravello Live, you were probably familiar with the fact that we came off of the bug stream where he had the bug-infested computer, and then crazy shit happened during that one. They had to go get the computer fixed. It caused them to miss the next Thursday show, and then when he finally come back and did shows, he was yelling and acting a fool and earning penalty streams. So it was decided, since Perry acted up so bad during this whole roach infestation thing, that one of the things he was going to have to endure was Tony Hawk showing up for show and yell. And that's where Tony just walks into the place, picks up anything he wants, and you know how much Perry loves that, and then he has to talk about it or try not to yell about it. Show and yell. That's a brilliant name for a segment right there. So let's see what happened when Tony showed up last night. Yeah, Scott, now you pointed out, I had the same observation you did, so I'm glad you pointed it out, in that it seemed like that Tony was being very careful, right?
Yeah. Making sure that he agreed with him at certain times and made him like they're on the same team. That way, Perry was giving him high fives and knuckle bumps and stuff.
Yeah, it was like he was saying, like, I'm not getting into the file cabinet, like being on his side, because he was like, yeah, Perry, I'm on your side with that. I'm not here to do that, you know? So I saw him playing it very much the same way. He didn't go over there and antagonize right away. He tried to build trust, like you said. He tried to build a little trust. Well, this might be, if you know, Perry's always talking about how he's down with the ladies and he wants them all to come over. You know, they all can't wait. They all can't wait for that diaper dick there, P. Cunt, right there.
What the fuck?
Yeah. He acts like they want that diaper dick. So this would be like if you went on a date with Perry on Perry Talk.
Because my toilet problems are all due to all the medications that I'm on. Start my day off with a bowl of white rice in the morning. First. Then my bowel movement is a firm one, rather than me frickin' diarrhea all day on the toilet 3 to 6 times a day.
Ladies,
like what happened to me 2 nights ago.
Ladies, he's single. And poor Tom B.
Ready to mingle.
Poor Tom B. Scott. The other night he said, I didn't want to do a long stream. That one that ended up being the middle of the night penalty stream.
Yeah.
He said, I told Perry, I just kind of want to get in and out real quick, Perry. I don't want a lot of problem. And he says, sure enough, that was the night that Perry had to poop more than 3 times and just drug out the whole fucking stream. So Tom just went with it. Now, last night was an instant classic for 2 reasons. Because in addition to having Tony over there, Scott, he also had to have pudding in his pockets.
Yeah.
Pudding pockets happened last night, guys, in that they sent him these big industrial size cans of pudding, right? It wasn't no little snack pack, Scott, right? It was big, like the big sauce cans of pudding.
Yeah, like for
so last
school
night,
lunches or something.
School lunch, he had to stuff his pockets, and every time he talked over something or did something that Tom didn't agree with, hands had to go in the pockets, and he couldn't clean them unless Tom told him to. So this is how it started, and this is how it ended. If you look at the pants, Scott, like the pudding is all in them and soaked through.
Yeah.
It ended up on the floor, on touching everything. Somebody paid him to do like a goatee at some point, so that's why it's on his face like that.
Every time he acted up, I think he had to put his hands in his pockets for a certain amount.
That's right. Every time he acted up, that's right. It was a penalty. That's what he had to do. This is called Bathroom Sink Matters. Let's see what this is about on Perry Talk. And yes, there's the race car bed still there.
Another show and yell I would like to see is what is under your bathroom sink. What the nine? God damn it!
Yeah, so this, after already like agreeing like he wouldn't go in the kitchen, maybe they won't go in the credenza, that wasn't enough. People said, man, we want to see what's in your bathroom, Perry, under your sink. We want to know everything about you.
Another show and yell I would like to see is what is under your bathroom sink. What the nine? God damn it! You don't need to see everything in my fucking house! God damn you! Mind your fucking business!
I'm gonna guess they're simple green.
Not in the bathroom. Pacific Green's in the kitchen.
So should we see what's under there and show?
Why do you need to? You don't need to go.
You know what? Jesse's a really good part of PCO.
I don't care. I don't fucking care. He doesn't need to go. Look at what's underneath every goddamn crevice in my fucking house.
That's acting like those are his lactate pills. Giant Tom's Lysol, Mr. Clean, cleaning brush, stacks of Irish Spring. I mean,
Look at that. There you go. That's what it looks like under his. Look at the Irish Spring. Look at all that soap.
Yeah.
When's the last time you ran out of soap?
I don't.
Tips.
He says he don't run out of soap. But we have learned that after he takes a shower, he will put the same pissy pants back on that he wore for 3 days.
Shut the fuck up.
Bro, we watched you. We called you on it. Same pissy pants. All right. Well, there you go. We got another thing going. Now, this is Scott, Bobby, Nick, Pete, everybody.
Oh, yeah. I was going to ask about this.
This was the double thing that came out of it. So you can go back and watch this at your own leisure if you're a member over there on Perry Caravello Live. You can watch the pudding in the pockets. So then Tony was going all around the place, Scott, right?
Yeah.
And they said they weren't going to look in the file cabinet. Tony found this fucking gem on Perry's nightstand. He doesn't recall any of it. This is a restraining order from back in 1995 filed by the one and only Roxanne, who's just recently back in the picture. The one he said, that he loved forever, and I don't know why we broke up, Scott. Remember that?
Yeah.
Well, we have a whole pile of legal papers that are going to explain to you exactly why Perry, he can't remember, but this is the restraining order from 1995 found during Show and Yell last night on Perry Caravello Live on Perry Talk.
I loved this girl.
Obviously.
And she filed a restraining order against me.
I found another thing that seemed very important, and I don't know why it was in papers next to your nightstand.
This is breaking news. Honestly,
Instant classic last night.
It is a restraining order filed against you by Roxanne Powers on February 22nd, 1995. Okay.
I mean, look at that yellow paper. This is straight up legit. This is not a joke. This is not a bit. This isn't anything. This is actual. He recalls some of it, just not the parts where he does anything wrong.
Fuck up.
That's exactly right. If it was about smashing and how many girls he tapped, he would remember every fucking detail. But when it's about stuff that he knows is bad, he just selectively chooses not to remember.
You, Perry Caravello, the person to be protected, Roxanne Powers. Oh, it's funny, huh?
I'm laughing because I don't remember this.
Person to be restrained, Perry Caravello. Date, February 22nd,
Restraining order for what?
Thank you for finding this, Tony. This is...
I love this girl. I loved this girl.
Obviously.
Instant classic episode last night. Pudding pockets and a restraining order from 1995.
She filed a restraining order against me?
Yeah, well, you have it right next to your bed. I'm shocked. You have it right next to your bed. If this is height as 5'9", he must have shrunk at 170 pounds.
He lied. Everybody adds an inch. Plus, he shrunk. He's 5'5".
Back then, until the time of the hearing. So there must have been a hearing here. Person restrained, meaning you, must not contact, molest, attack, strike, threaten, sexually assault, batter, telephone, or distribute or disturb the peace of the person being protected. This is the woman, Roxanne Powers, that Perry has been pining after for weeks now. Roxanne, I want you back in my life. Defendant and I dated.
Look at this. Now listen to all of this. She was being harassed so thoroughly that she took her own personal time. You can see it's a handwritten statement, and this is what her grievance was with Perry back in 1995 that he, of course, selectively, conveniently doesn't remember.
For a short time until November 1994, I told him I did not want to date him anymore and not to call me. Sounds familiar. Defendant, you, Perry, left his card on my door with a note on the back.
Watch when you see this fucking psycho card.
Attached. Defendant called me at 6 a.m. on January 14th, 1995. Defendant has called me numerous times. Oh, that doesn't sound like you at all. Defendant told me that he has abused women and harassed them in the past.
Boy, he knows how to sweet talk them, don't he, Scott? Hey, come, why don't you? I've abused women in the past. You better fucking call me.
That's your warning.
Yep.
Oh,
it's a love warning.
Oh my God.
Son of a bitch.
Look at this. This is what the woman, she made a copy of it. This is the fucking thing that this psycho left on her. And watch when you hear the details he wrote on the bottom here, written in hand.
User. That's how you spell user. Yeah, you'll call.
SCARY.
How about that, boy? Don't he know? That's a panty dropper, isn't it? Mean,
Damn.
A prick, son of a bitch, a user. Yeah, you'll call. This is what he writes trying to attract a woman to him.
You spelled your own name wrong on your business card.
It shocks the shit out of me, actually.
Does it?
Serious shockaroonie.
Selective memory.
Where are you shocked?
It might have been something that happened when I was in elementary school or junior high school.
Hopefully, if Tom doesn't tell you, I will tell you how old he was at the time this report was written.
That's why it's a shock.
Okay. Like when everybody used to be hugging and kissing on each other?
Right.
Okay.
By the way, Perry was 32 years old in 1995, just to be clear.
He was 32 years old in 1995, guys. And he is in such a level of denial, Scott, that he's like, this must have happened in elementary fucking school. Yeah, I'm sure you were well, he probably was sexually accosting women in elementary school days. Holy moly. I told you, Scott, it was an instant classic last night.
Yeah.
What was it not? I mean, the pudding and he had the pudding was all on the floor. He was trailing every time he moved the trail Scott, he was just trailing it back and forth and sitting there like this. An instant classic last night. It's just all fun. It's all silliness. The pudding will all clean up. I don't know if the people with the restraining orders, like Roxanne, thinks it's so much fun and everything. But
shut the fuck up,
bro. You got no gauge at all. Wow. Didn't somebody say during that segment? Somebody said that Perry doesn't care. Chris Popke knows that Perry doesn't care. He wrote a song about it. Like to hear it? Here we go. Wrapping up Perry talk, playing some Popkey tracks.
I don't care!
You better.
I don't care! I don't care! I don't care! I don't care! I'm not touching my shirt in any destructive way! Don't do hell! Don't do hell! Don't do hell! Don't do hell! That's how much the shirt is worth to me! You disgusting, sick psychopath!
Nice. Nice word.
Not fucking care! Kick my ass!
Electric Head Gino states very accurately with a great vocabulary word that he is bereft of shame. Very good vocabulary word. I like that. Yes, Perry doesn't know of. He don't know nothing about it.
Shame.
He don't know from it.
Shame. Shame.
He doesn't know. Because that's all the shit that goes down in Perry's house. Bereft of shame. Great term. Means he ain't got none. He don't have any.
My house.
You saw it.
He's not allowed in my house. No one's allowed in my house. Unless I allow them in my house. Then if I allow them here, they're allowed my house. My house.
Then they're allowed.
Go to hell, Jagoff.
Thank you, Tyranny. I'm currently downloading what I see you sent me with a generous super chat we're going to get to in a second right here. I'm going to make sure that thing is downloading real good. And I'll get it over to the live folder in just a second. And we'll see what Terry Nee got me. But I'm going to play one more song. And it's the one that Pecan 420 always seems to like. Everybody loves the Perry of Death.
Yeah.
Fuck me, no, fuck you. You are in for it, man. We're gonna. Yeah. This is gonna, Scott, and this is gonna play out probably for the next couple of months with this whole restraining order thing and all. This is just gonna be material and content and stuff to go over and talk about And he's like an onion, man. You just keep digging in that apartment and peeling, and you never know what you're going to find or come up with Perry. But when they do find it and come up with it, we will talk about it the next time we talk about Perry on Perry Talk.
Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk.
Well, that's what we just did. We just did Perry Talk. Let me take that share off. Let's hang out with the chat family. Perry Talk. That was a classic, man. That just had it at all of it. Let's see. That was a lot of fun. Terry Nee sends me an email and a $2 generous super chat. Thank you, Terry. Let's see if I can play this. It made it over to the live folder. There it is. All right. For $2, I'm not quite sure what it is, but I know it's always fun when it's from Terry Nee. I don't think he'd send me anything to get me kicked off the air. At least not yet. So let's run what Terry Nee sent me. Right? Oh. Come on, I want to share screen, please. Here we go. Screen share. Here we go. Share screen. Video. Here we go. No, I'm not a boomer, Terry. Fuck you. Let's see. Here we go. Terry Nee video. $2. Thank you, buddy.
Hey, everybody!
You son of a bitch.
I'm here today to show you how to repair a cut coaxial cable.
You know this is my Niagara Falls, Terry. Slowly I turn. I got that same connection, and it saved it. God damn it, Terry Nee. It is not me. It is the cable provider. You pointed out they had to make seasonal adjustments. There's a $2 super chat. And there you have it. The Perry of Death, the Da. Every time he mentions one of his girls, he's going to get nailed. Oh, yeah, if he brings his girls, yeah. Oh, and how did you like Electric Head Gino last night? Scott, his excuse for this, remember how he said it was elementary school? Well, he tried to go to, well, that was 30 years ago. Well, he doesn't like that excuse when we say that you haven't been snowboarding for 30 years or so, for decades. But it's a convenient excuse when you talk about him sexually assaulting somebody. Then all of a sudden it's a long time ago, but not when it's about snowboarding or skiing. Sent another email. Thank you, Terry Nee. I appreciate it, buddy. Let's check this out real quick.
Reminds me a lot of. It reminds me a lot of Andrew. He'll tell you one thing, and then you'll peel the onion back and find out a few other little things that add to the story.
Don't let me forget that, Scott. Yeah, because we want to go over this Andrew happening that happened in our little world yesterday. We're going to share that with you because he put it out there, so it's out there. Ha ha, says Gino. Oh yeah, Perry was saying all his girlfriends are throwing him a party or something. They all want that diaper dick. I want to go to, I'm going to play this real quick and say, hi folks. Your view is important to me here on BF Live the Vibe. Terry Nee just sent me a video, but he thinks I'm a boomer and I can't download another video while I'm doing a live broadcast. I appreciate the generous $2 super chat, Terry Nee. I'm looking at the said video right now. I'm going to go and slide it over to my live folder so I can utilize it right here on the show. He got us on something, guys, so let's see what Terry Nee got us this time. Thank you, Terry Nee. If it's about cable, I will only accept it with humor because you accompany it with a super chat. Let's see. There's another. What did we say here? Here we go. Thanks, Terry.
Threaten, sexually assault.
What did he say?
Threaten, sexually assault.
He's got our stupid laughs on there. Is that what that is? Look, listen.
Threaten, sexually assault. Threaten, sexually assault.
You don't like our laughs, Terry Nee? You goofy son of a bitch. Thank you, Terry Nee. I appreciate that. Let me get that one out of the studio now. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Terry Nee. Saying all his girlfriends. Ha ha. All right, now let's get into our boy Andrew before we get into some other segments. We are already well into hour number 3 of the third hour of BF Live the Vibe. Having a hell of a good Thursday with you. Hell, folks, this is my first show today. If you're hanging around a little bit and you want to have some fun later on tonight, most of you know that I'll be on Replayables on 100 Proof Podcasting, 9 p.m. tonight. And then we're going to start off on Rumble and YouTube. I'll play the DJ set when we make it over to Rumble. Join us tonight where we'll continue to drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. We're going to have our nighttime fun then, but right now we're having our daytime fun. So, guys, after we did the show yesterday, Andrew, who's currently doing a live, he was doing one yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
So, like, I saw that too, like, as well, because I get off my thing and then my YouTube, like, goes naturally backwards or whatever, and it shows me kind of who's live and what's popping off. And Andrew was out there. So, I guess we all must have did the same thing because people started sharing a video of something we all kind of witnessed. Does anybody know what he was talking about initially, Scott or Bobby, Nick?
I have no. It seemed like he was talking it seemed like he was He had to talking to somebody else. I don't know at the same time.
He was talking to that girl that he gave money to.
So why don't so for the people that haven't been here the whole time, Bobby, Nick, and the no filter situation with Andrew and his DM girls, why don't you frame this for them? Like this was a girl that he got to know through DMs and no filter, right?
Well, he's okay. Now he's telling me. Now he's telling me that is some girl that he reconnected with from high school. So I don't know.
Yeah. So Andrew, go ahead, please, Scott. Anything? Yes.
She sent him some. This is where it gets a little sketchy. She sent him some free. He mentions free nudes. And,
the old free nudes thing, right? Slide up in my DMs and I'll send you more, guys.
That's exactly the way I think this is. I think he's getting. I'm just going to come out and say it. I heard him talking about yesterday about paying somebody's rent. He said, make sure you spend on your rent or something like that. And I kind of put together it's this girl that sent him the free nudes that got him hooked. And now she's already got him paying her rent. That's the way I see it.
And we've tried to caution Andrew many times that this is the way many of these women, these girlfriends operate, where they try to get your attention and draw your notice in the public parts of like Twitter, X and stuff. And they go, hey, if you want to see a little more of this ass, come on in the DM with me. And then they sweet talk you out of your money in the DM, Scott. That's what you're alluding to, right?
You know what? I guarantee you that money is going to Nigeria.
Oh,
right
my
now.
goodness. Mr. Andrew person, don't please ignore the extra body parts I have in the middle of my legs and just send me money. I don't know. I'm doing Indian accent. But so he was doing his live and he already had an issue with the being fooled in the past, Bobby, Nick, right? About this girl tried to lure him in and you were trying to slowly tell him during no filters like, hey, Andrew, this is what's going on. But he refuses to believe it. He likes to regale us about whatever old sex stories that he has. And sometimes I'm going to say that maybe he augments them a little bit, Scott, or he kind of embellishes the stories every time.
Yeah, and they'll come from knowing that we've known him all this time and we've taught all the conversations. He'll throw something else on there. You can't believe him.
Right, and so we have an example of that. And Scott embellished the end of this video. I'm going to show you a little bit, but this is nothing more than a clip of yesterday when Andrew was doing a live, and apparently these girls are showing interest again, and in his sliding up in his DMs and acting like they're my girlfriend because they send me private messages. No, she really's into me. Yeah, right. And right. Don't give these broads a red cent, a plug nickel, or a hot dime. Don't give them a hot fucking DM dollar. Don't give them shit.
That's right.
Hot damn dollar. Electric Gino says it's AI, even if he sees her on camera.
100%. There you got programs that could do this now.
Right, Bob. Remember like a year or so ago, I did that AI report and it was a gentleman sitting on screen. And they showed him, and they showed him talking like the girl and what it was showing up like on the air. And Andrew was like, oh, shit. He was kind of like that. But he still doesn't really want to believe it.
No, he don't.
He wants to believe these women are into him. So this video got thrown around yesterday afternoon after we noticed Andrew said a particular thing. So obviously he's not very active as he would like to be with the women. So many times he's pulling from his old spank bank, if you will. And I think it's gotten embellished over the years. So
definitely.
We're not
story
quite
changes
sure.
all the time.
Listen to this story, folks. You're not going to believe this one. Andrew's going to regale us with an old story of an old encounter with an old girlfriend and something that happened. It might remind you of a lyric in an old rap song, if you will. Let's watch this and review. Andrew's live yesterday talking about a booty call that he was getting in his DMs. And this was kind of his comment and response to it. And then Scott had a little fun at the end of the video, kind of summing it up for Andrew. Here we go.
She even tried choking me in.
He's talking about an old girlfriend now. He's saying This old girlfriend he apparently hooked up with at some later point, or when he was with, this girl apparently, according to Andrew, tried to choke him. Now listen why and where this went down, according to Andrew.
She even tried choking me in a Arby's bathroom.
He once got busy in a Burger King bathroom, folks, according to Andrew.
Because she wanted to have sex.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
Andrew has the link every day, just a guess. He can join us at will.
She even
go in Andrew's live and tell him to join us.
Yeah.
Tried choking me.
Did he pay for the choking?
Bathroom.
I once got busy in the Burger King bathroom. I think he's conflating the fact that he knows that line from that song from the Humpty Dance and having an old girlfriend, Scott. I once got busy in the Burger King bathroom too. I had a bitch try to choke me out in there. According to Andrew, I once got choked out in an Arby's bathroom. I'm crazy. They say I'm ugly, but it just don't faze me. There it is.
Tried choking me in a Arby's bathroom.
That's a lyric from a song, Andrew.
She wanted to have sex.
She wanted that dick.
You sure about that?
You sure?
You sure about that? You sure about that?
I love it. I love it. So, man, So, guys, I was watching Andrew live yesterday, too, and I had no idea. I was getting ready to kick some of these around with you, and then I knew it right away because Stormy or somebody was threw that clip in the chatter, Scott. Everybody, oh, my God. My Discord, it's called the Digital Underground, the Humpty Dance, we know. Was it Perry that was it Perry that sounds like what Perry, that sounds like something Perry would do. Scott made the comparison earlier with Andrew and Perry, and I have made them in the past about when you're talking about health problems or issues, the one-upsmanship and stuff like that. They're very similar, and how much they relate to stories of their old conquest with ladies. Too many similarities with our friend Andrew and Perry. Oh, no, you shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
I will not. All right. Scott, I mean, that is just, and I love that. That's just, I mean, that's gold, man. I mean, you can't make that shit up. You couldn't write that. You couldn't tell Andrew, say this about this girl and say it in the bathroom, and you cannot make this shit up, man.
When he first said something about being choked, I thought, oh no, I'm going to hear a story about him being abused, and it turns into a sex thing.
Yeah. So Andrew likes to occasionally, he likes to look back on the old days. I got that's a sex story for him. Like, yeah, I had a girl so mad at me, she tried to choke me out, not in a Burger King bathroom, in an Arby's bathroom. That's not even cool enough to make part of a song there, Andrew. All right, well, there we go. We'll see if Andrew steps in. Told somebody, though, Justa, he has the link every day. He is in our group chat. He could come over here right now. He's choosing not to. All right, well, there you go. That's his thing. Why don't we do, we're going to do some other fun stuff here, obviously, in the middle of the day. Let's see what the next one I want to go. Oh, I wanted to talk about, this was kind of a weird kind of story. Kind of weird coincidence in health or something. I want to tell you this weird sports type of story here. And then we're going to get on and we're going to have to do the Juicy Man Meat. I have a Terry Nee thing that I can add for the Juicy Man Meat segment today, ladies. So stay around for that. Terry Nee made something special for you all today. One of the Terry Nee knowledge breaks. But this story, real quickly, is about a gentleman who learned that he had a health problem in the oddest way, Scott. This man right here says that this kicker, Young Ho Koo, accidentally saved his life. Now, you could ask yourself, how does a field goal kicker, how did he save someone's life? He did it after a missed kick against the New England Patriots. Listen to this. It had him laughing so hard that he went into a seizure. This seizure sent him to the hospital where they found a tumor in his brain. Listen, this is unbelievable. I don't know if this has sound or anything. This is a little quick. But this is the kick that he missed.
Oh.
So he just kicked the turf. Well, apparently, this sent this dude into a convulsion, Scott. And because of that missed kick right there, this kicker, Young Ho Koo, saved this gentleman's life because I can imagine laughing so hard with too low, one hung low. This is a great story. Allegedly, Don caught Perry in the act at Denny's.
Shut the fuck up.
He probably did. Isn't this some kind of weird story? Way too low. Way too low. You kick away too low, Young Ho Kim. You way too low. So there you go. It was a healing story. I just thought that was a little oddity I'd kind of throw out there because I never heard of such a wild thing happening due to a missed field goal. The fact that it caused him that he laughed so hard that it caused a seizure, and then from that seizure, which is an oddity of itself, he finds out that he has a tumor. It's not a tumor. Apparently it is a tumor, Bobby Nick. Apparently it is a tumor. Unbelievable. All right. Well, what's not a tumor is the rest of the show and the fun we're going to have right here on BF Live The Vibe. Hey, where's my ladies at? Where is Wendy? Where is Space Nerd? Where is Mandy Diff and Crazy Cute Sunflower and all the best ladies, Space Nerd, that make up my great group of ladies in our chat family? Because we have such a great group, we made a segment just for them. It's Juicy Man Meat. Ladies first. Here you go, ladies. Here comes your Juicy Man Meat for Thursday. Who has the best ladies in the chat family? BF Live The Vibe does. And that's why they get their own segment here on The Vibe. They get Juicy Man Meat, where I just throw a couple videos that they submit. That's right. I don't look for these. I'm highly heterosexual, folks. Isn't that evident? Well, if it's not, you can send me stuff to bflive420@gmail.com, and I'll play it for you in your segment, Juicy Man Meat. So let's do just that, ladies. I want to hear you in the chat. I need to hear and know that you're here and seeing and participating in this, because if it's all guys and it's a sausage party, I won't need to continue this segment. But let's play our first piece of content for the ladies. Space Nerd inundates my box with Juicy Man Meat, as it were. My box. Here we go.
Have you tried resetting my box?
I'm going to need to reset my box after this segment. Here we go. Your first piece. Resetting boxes all over the world. Juicy Man Meat. Lynn's here too. There's one of the great ladies. Terry Nee's here. Oh yeah, I saw that story you threw in there, Widow Killer. All right, there you go. That's enough of that. I was just checking to see if all of the ladies here making it justifying Juicy Man Meat. Don talking about Don from Don Barris. Don's trying to gain relevance by saying he's following an OnlyFans chick since he was 6. Yeah, I saw that article you put in there, and he was like humble bragging, like, hey, I followed you for a long time. But apparently when you do the math, she must have been 6 or something. That's like Perry math about when he had high school girlfriends and all.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, it's kind of the same math. Like, I guess that's why you guys were partners. All right. Well, why don't I bring the ladies what they came here for? We're not going to interrupt their segment. Ladies, it's your time. Here's your second piece of Juicy Man Meat. BF. Sounds fucked up.
Gay.
Uh-oh.
Right, love, drip, splash. Come take a lick on the lolly. Yeah.
Lick on the lolly.
Yeah. Definitely gay.
Pinging it.
Right, love, drip, splash.
Hey, pinging it.
Hello, Frisco.
All right, let's get on with our next piece of Juicy Man Meat. For the ladies, Terry Nee, it's not for you. It's for the ladies. Calm down over there. Banana Ball, guys, acknowledges Buckshot Kid on their first piece of content. That was number 2. I'm about to give the ladies what they came for, what they come for every Tuesday and Thursday. Today's Juicy Man Meat Content piece number 3. Oh boy. I can see how the video's starting. We're about to catch print, whether you want to or not. Guys, evade your eyes and look to the skies. It's that guy catching print for the ladies.
This asshole.
What the fuck?
He's got a mask on this time.
It's Uncle Jack.
It's Uncle Hack.
No, not gay enough.
No.
Yeah,
totally
and the beer belly
Too
should
much
be much
muscles.
bigger.
Yeah,
too many
exactly.
muscles.
Yeah.
Good night, gorgeous. We hope you had a whimsical day. Sweet dreams.
I need to know what I need to. Holy shit! Wait a minute. I need to know.
Hold off.
But Pecan, if that did anything for the women, I need to know that shit. Now, wait a minute, ladies. One more time, just
Lynn, let us know.
Did this do any?
Yeah, the shuffle was gay.
Oh, what's happening?
My cable connection is rearing its head, isn't it? I see what's going on there.
Yeah, it's that time.
Signals in the water, Bobby from Roboto.
Niagara Falls. Slowly I turn.
Good night, gorgeous. We hope you had a whimsical
Looks like Lynn's
day.
catching print.
Sweet dreams.
Yeah.
Apparently, okay.
Yep. Totally.
Break out a wrenching. All right, let's get on. I think I have a third piece of content that isn't for me or for Pecan or anybody else. This is for Terry, and this is just for the ladies. Oh boy, they're going to like this one because they're always saying firefighter this and firefighter that. Well, they must have submitted firefighters at bflive420.com because here comes your firefighters, ladies. You want to hose them down? Whoa, look out. Is that Space Nerd? That's Space Nerd. This is exactly what they imagine it to be. Submit your content at bflive420@gmail.com. Oh, shit. The ladies are awfully quiet in the chat. Oh, my God. There's no... Space Nerd is going to kick her. I know the Space Nerd is not in the chat because she would be losing her shit right now. That's small, says Buckshot. Stop looking at his hose.
All right.
Uh-oh. Please squab me back. Calm down, Terry. I told you this segment's for the women. Speaking of which, don't let me forget the Terry Nee piece of content I have for the ladies. Oh, like the old dude. Hey, the old dude will scrub him down. That's a fun one. There you go, ladies. Now here, how about this? Not only do I look out for you, but we're going to wrap up this segment with a special Terry Nee clip, a Terry Nee knowledge break where he was looking out just for you ladies. He loves all you ladies in the chat, even though he acts gay. Maybe it's just an act he does here in the chat. I don't know. Maybe he plays on TV. Here you go. Terry Nee's knowledge break, but right here, the juicy man meat version just for the ladies here by Terry on the Vibe for the ladies. What's up, Jerry? Terry. Ah, look, he got you. He made you all ladies a fishing video too. Where's Mandy Diff? Where's Mandy Diff at?
Now, baby, you're casting your spell on me. I say, now, baby, you're casting your spell on me.
Oh, look at that. Oh, you got plumber's crack. A little something for everybody. The fish face spank. A Terry.
Threaten.
You like it? I didn't mean to do that.
Threaten. Sexually assault.
That kind of worked out pretty good, Scott. I threw that in there right there at the end. TYSM Terry. Uggums. I don't know if it's Uggums they were saying. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We just took care of the ladies in a big way right there. And Terry Nee even spoiled them with a special themed Terry Nee's knowledge break just for the ladies' juicy man meat. That's the segment we just did. That was the ladies' Thursday juicy man meat. Hell yeah. I got the best ladies. Lynn says, thank you so much. It means, that's right. Yes, thank you so much. Did I not read that properly earlier? Let me see. Oh, there you go. I did. I didn't read it improper earlier. Thank you so much, Terry, says our friend Lynn in the chat. The fish face spank. Uggums. Mandy Diff says, I'm driving to work and I heard my name and pulled over. I'm sorry, Mandy. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I simply was showing the juicy man meat, so I was calling all my ladies in, and you're one of them. I always remember. Now, drive safely to work, and I'm sorry for the distraction, but I'm glad you at least pulled over to acknowledge this. Thank you so much. Thank you for clearing me up. I smoke weed, and I go fast here when I do 3 hours of content here every day on BF Live The Vibe. There you go. I guess that's the differences between ladies and women here. We're gonna show you some of those differences in just a minute when we do the bricked up segment for the guys right here. But because there's women get along with women, guys get along with guys. But this is a little ditty about kind of relationships and women and men and the mixes and all that stuff about the divorce rate happening in our country right now. Let's watch this fun little video right here before we transition into another fun segment here as we wrap up Thursday's BF Live The Vibe. Why do you do this all like this lately? Got to do it in a certain order or something.
Are lesbians.
Here we go.
The highest rate of divorce are lesbians. By a mile. Lesbian marriages have the highest rate of divorce in the world. The second level of divorce is heterosexuals.
Terry Nee will appreciate this. I hope you.
The lowest level of divorce is gay married men. Now, let me mansplain to you what's just happened. The lesbians find it very hard to stay married because there are 2 women involved. Heterosexual marriages aren't without their complications because there is still 1 woman involved.
Silly.
Did you know the word gay means happy?
Now that's ridiculous.
With good reason, because there are no women involved. The highest
There you
rate
go. Uh-oh. Terry Nee following up with some more facts. I knew he'd be all over this. He says they also have the highest domestic abuse, also lesbians, and that's a more so don't just...
Wow.
Buckshot Kid's feeling that one.
Foreplay?
He says, hi-oh. Not in all cases, I guess there. That was a fun little ditty that someone passed on to me, and I look for a way to mix it into the show and what we're doing here. Jerry Lahane and a lot of the guys are agreeing to the kind of sentiment in that particular video right there. Let's see. Let's see what we're going to get to. We definitely have to get to the bricked up segment next, but I want to throw a little segment in between there. So let's do this in between. A little palate cleanser, if you will. And I had a couple things left over in this hopper from the other day. And why don't we do, where the fuck did it go? Let's do some, let me get to the hopper, make sure I have it, and I can queue it up and look at a couple more of these. I had a couple videos left the other day that I couldn't figure out, and that hopper, that's right. I was playing those songs yesterday during karaoke, and some of those songs were so peculiar. They were like, BF, you could have just made this part of what the fuck is this? And I'm like, you know what, Jim? You're absolutely right. I could have done that, because sometimes I get content and I literally don't know what folder to put it in. I have 3 more pieces I couldn't figure out. So let's figure them out together in a little segment I call, what the fuck is this?
Is it real or fake? Is hit or miss? Please help me figure out what the fuck is this?
That's right. Help me, folks. I need your help. Because I told you, like yesterday, I had those music videos that could have ended up in the folder, but I have some things that I really couldn't figure out. So we're going to figure out together. And what the fuck is this? That's right. Here's our first selection in these eyes. I'm like, what do I do with this? Where do I put this? How do I use this to do a show 3 hours a day? What the fuck is this?
Always let you down. No some promise, just the oath of a clown. I say I'm listening, but I'll never come around. Yeah, I swear I'll always let you down. I swear I'll always let you down.
Now, Bobby Nick, you do a music show, buddy, so you come across all types of music. Have you ever seen anything like this?
I mean, not really.
I want to acknowledge that what the who is that? That's Bobby Nick's mic. Wow, that was incredible. I want to acknowledge why Bobby Nick fixes that little mic problem that we kind of lost Scott maybe during the ladies segment or something. Right, Pete? I'm not going to say we're suspicious. We get a little suspicious when guys dip out when we're playing a juicy man meat. I'm not gonna pull his card yet though. How you doing there, Bobby Nick? You were a little fizzy, little fuzzy there.
Hold on.
A little hissy, little pissy. Little hissy pissy.
How's it now?
You're fine now.
Fine now.
Okay, good.
But it was like it was doing like, it was starting to sound like a modem up in this bitch. It was like doing some of this shit.
I don't know.
I don't know. It sounded like you were like touching the sound screen and all that stuff. Whoop whoop. Wasn't that AC/DC? Holy shit! He's getting attacked by aliens. Says like Gino in the chat. All right, yeah.
That's how bad it was, huh?
Yeah, that sound. All right, but I'm glad you're back clear as day. So maybe next time, if you try to tell me what this is, please help me figure out and describe what the fuck is this. We're gonna run it one more time.
Always let you down.
It doesn't sound like the cure, but it looks like the disease. Terry Nee says, tighten your fittings, Bobby Nick. All right, I don't know. It sounds like the cure.
That was actually the disease.
But he looked more
Bob
diseased.
Frania, what the fuck was that?
Exactly. Thank you, man. I don't know. It's the first thing I selected. I don't know. What the fuck is it? I mean, I couldn't figure it out either. That's why we're doing this. All right. I'm glad you make me feel good because you were no better at figuring out what the fuck that. Wait a minute. That's 2 copies of the same thing? Oh, it might be. All right. Well, let's go to our next thing. Please help me figure this out. What? Oh, actually, that was that thing. All right. Maybe you can help me figure this next thing out I got right here. Right here. You will help me figure out what, not that one. Let's figure out. Let's do this. Yes, help me figure out this one, guys. Since I make it bigger. That's what she says. Guys and gals, please help me figure out in this next selection what the fuck is going on in this video. I'm gonna tighten your fittings. Let's see how the police deal with this. That guy has Yucko vibes, where you tell him stuff and he just keeps being himself, right? Right, Pico?
Yeah.
Yucko the clown vibe.
For real.
I never put that together till just now, but it's very Yucko-esque.
The fuck?
Might be Yoko's cousin.
Might be.
Wacko.
Yucko or fucko or something. Oh, now he's getting closer to the cops because that's what you want to do.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
because that's what you want to do.
You idiot.
Now the police probably. Could you go back up on the pole, please? You want to be down. Spider bum, spider bum. Hey, buddy, you can't park there. Hey, you can't park there. Wow, there you go.
What the fuck was that?
As long as the human race exists, we'll always have content for this segment we call What the Fuck Was That? All right. How about this one? We're going to roll out one more piece of content. I couldn't figure it out. Maybe we'll figure it out together. Maybe we won't, and we'll just kill time having fun in the midday. It all works for me, and I hope it works for you. What the fuck is this?
Are you kidding me?
So much fun.
So much fun.
Are you serious?
Dude, you're really in a bubble bath.
Cat's in a bubble bath. How did he pull this off? Like, you can't normally splash a cat with water. What is going on in this?
What have you done to my cats?
Why are they? I have never seen cats this chill in water before.
No,
this is not. What did they do to do this? What did he do?
Just enjoying our time.
This isn't normal.
Yes, it is.
There's nothing about this is normal. Oh my god. Let me get you guys out. Hold on. Give me just a towel. Let me get a towel.
How did he get these cats to chill?
Wait, you're already home?
This
Those are
again?
the most chill cats I've ever seen in my life.
I'm so over at this point. Come on, guys. Let's go. Come on.
Oh, you beat me. No, bitch. I'm getting my treatment.
Leave me alone.
Jesus, I just don't understand it, to be honest. I just don't get it anymore. Hey, Google, stop music.
What are you doing?
Just when I thought I've seen it all.
Dude, it's a pool party.
Come on, Chase. Let's get out of here. Come on.
No, Mom. Look, the cats don't want to go.
Hey, Google, play.
The cult cat leader.
No, we're not repeating this. No, hey, you need to move over. Scoot.
What
did you just say?
Yeah, go sit on the couch and leave us alone. You guys comfortable? All right. Good night.
Chick's always having a good time. I mean, all these different situations. Like, I couldn't pull one of these situations off with a cat. With one cat.
Nothing.
This dude is pulling off multiple situations with 3 cats or more. Look at this.
He's a true cat father.
I'm telling you, right, the dog father, he's the cat father. What the fuck? I don't know. Maybe because of this, he doesn't have enough time for the wife, and maybe that's why the wife is jealous. I don't know. I couldn't figure out what it was, but it was pretty funny. Sizzle Chest says some chicks always try to ruin a good time. Electric Head Gina says, I bet he raised them from very early age. He must have, Gino, because I've had a couple cats in my time. Pecan is a lover of cats, and you know, they're just all attitude, and right?
Oh yeah. You know, you never know what they're up to, but
yeah,
I've never seen cats that chill. Never.
We've all been around lots of different cats. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't figure out what any of that is. Some of you helped a little bit, but I don't know that we got any closer to figuring out any of what the fuck was this.
Is it real or fake? It's hit or miss. Please help me figure out what the fuck is this?
It is Thursday here on BF Live, the Vibe Stream Show 430, and we're having it and we're doing it. We're going to do the bricked up segment for the guys. We're going to show the sexy videos for the guys because it's only right that we get our turn. And then we're going to come back and tell you on the other shows, you'll be able to find us later on tonight after the Vibe ends, folks, because between Bobby, Nick, and Scott and myself and all, we'll be with you for the rest of the night. So hang out with us later on. But right now, first I got Vibe check on the Vibe.
O'Reilly's Auto Parts, yeah! O'Reilly Auto Parts, yeah!
Vibe check. Vibe check at 2:49 right here on the East Coast of the United States, where I'm coming to you from. Well, it seems like it's that time, folks, because it's only fair that if the ladies watch some videos and we have to catch print from the guys that they like looking at, it seems only fair to be equal opportunity. The ladies went first, but now it's the boys' turn to get bricked up. Bricked up segment.
Keep cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Charging through the day like the queen on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Bricked up, got the vibe. Thinking up the world, I'm watching her fly. See out the pushing and meet you, that's clear. But I'm in full view, I'm staying right here. Bricked up, get bricked up. Bricked up, bring me up.
Yeah, it's sexy time for the guys. Nothing weird at all about sitting around with the guys in the midday and getting semis and watching bricked up segment here on the Vibe. Hold up, everybody. We got breaking news. We'll get back to our segment in just a minute. We have that scream of horror. It means only one thing here on the Vibe.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, whether it be in the middle of a segment, you never know when breaking poos will break. That scream of horror means only one thing, that someone in our community sent Bobby Nick their scatological pics, their constitutional pics. We can't show them because of TOS, terms of service, but Bobby Nick is going to describe it the best he can. Here you go. Bob, what did they do? Who sent it? What happened?
It's Wendy. And
Wendy. She started all this.
I don't know what the fuck this is. Like, this is a what the fuck is this?
Oh, shit. All right. Nice, Wendy. I'll just missed it.
It's all over the bowl. Like, it's in like,
Wendy.
It's like short splashes all over though. It's like, I don't know, man. This is crazy. There's a ton of shit inside the fucking water and in front of the water as well. It's all
under
over
water.
the place.
Carry the water.
It's all over the place, guys. Oh my
Wendy,
Lord, this is horrible.
Are you wiggling your butt, Wendy, as you're sitting on a toilet? What are you? She might be. You never know when breaking.
There's another one from Scott.
Oh no! Scott, double breaking poo back to back.
Oh my
double
Lord.
shot.
Oh my Lord!
Oh no!
Double shitter.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
He says this one has bubbles and it's a video. It's a video. I'm scared. Oh my God! This is a 20-second video.
Listen to the
Holy
sound.
shit!
Listen quietly to the sound.
Oh my God! It's logs piled on top of each other.
Are you going to roll the
log
audio?
After log after log. Yeah.
Roll the audio. Shh, be quiet.
Can you hear any of it? There is bubbles. I could confirm. He said there's bubbles.
He said breathe. He's telling his turds to breathe.
I think so.
He's saying bubbles, breathe. Like the turds are breathing in his toilet.
Because there's bubbles.
He's saying breathe.
Bubbles
I heard him
in
say
there.
breathe. He wants them to live, Bobby
my
Nick.
Lord.
He just wants them to live. It's breaking poo.
Oh my God.
This show was almost a no shitter. I'll see myself out.
Oh.
The Febreze done gave up a long time ago. Wow. Now, space nerds, see? What's going on? What's going on?
These fucking people.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Bobby, he's gonna puke in his mouth over there, Bob. What now?
It's Spawn.
Oh,
It's Spawn
Jesus.
this time. He's got a fucking. I mean, this one has bubbles too. Holy shit! This one is a log like that. It's one of those logs that is like, you know, a bunch of little turds like clamped together, you know, just squashed together, and it looks like it's a long one, and it's like right back into the toilet, man. It just you can't even see most of it.
Oh no, it's the big
buried.
log
It's
from Bobby
buried.
Nick. Oh no, breaking poos.
That one had to stretch an asshole real fucking bad. Holy shit! It's a big one.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
We can't wrap up the show, but for breaking poos, Sizzle Chess's pukins, logins, and Messina. I get what you did there, babe. You'll be all right there, Terry Nee. You'll be all right there with your log. All right. Nobody worry about you, Terry Nee.
Oh my lord.
Jerry
Oh my lord.
3 strikes. We have a turd key. Instead of a turkey frame, it's a turd key frame right here. You'll be all right there, Jerry Lahane. Logins and Messina.
I ain't never gonna be the same after this. Jesus Christ.
Wow, stop. You're traumatizing Bobby Nick when all we were trying to do is get bricked up. Let's see. I think I still have one open. Let's see if we can turn. Woo.
Yeah, we gotta. Please.
Oh my goodness.
Bring on the sexy
Bobby
ladies.
Nick.
I need,
I'll try. We were going this way, and then we got breaking poos. Oh, hello.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Damn.
I don't know now. I'm just thinking of what can actually come out of there. Jesus Christ.
Great. Now Bobby Nick would have enjoyed that, but now he's realizing what comes out of there sometimes.
Okay, I'm getting over it.
Forget. The past is the past, Bobby Nick, and that's an ass.
That's an ass. Ooh.
That was our first piece of content that bricked up after all of that breaking poos. My goodness, I even forgot what we were doing. Well, let's see what's going on in our second piece of content. You can submit stuff to me just like the ladies do at bflive420@gmail.com, and I will play it on our sexy segments. What the? Holy god damn.
Holy titties.
Damn.
Whoa.
3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count. Oh, who that came up with? Not this one. Brutal pain. That's right, brutal pain. He's got the sickness for the thickness.
Yep.
He likes big butts. And of course, he cannot lie. That's sexy.
Wow.
That's too much underboob.
Ooh.
All right.
That's a lot of boobies.
That's a lot of underboob. She wiped off that sweat like Perry wipes off the drool off of his mouth.
Shut the fuck up.
All right. Well, one more clip I have for us, and then we're going to come back and do a go around of goodbyes and plugs, because we're not done hanging out with you today, folks. Bobby Nick will be doing shows after this show in between and all that stuff. I'll be doing a show later on 9 o'clock tonight. We got you covered out for the rest of the day, but now we're going to get bricked up. Damn.
I like them holding hands like that. Yeah, very nice.
Who do you take first?
Wow. Exactly. Sizzle chest knows.
I'll take them both at the same time, Pecan. Fuck yeah.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A couple for the ladies. Unfortunate succession of breaking poos in between, but then a couple for the guys. And I hope you still had enough time to get bricked up.
She's cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wool to keep me up all night. Charging through the day like a queen on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Bricked up, got the vibe. Fixing up the world, I'm watching her thrive. The apple pushing and meet you, that's
And I'm spent, ladies and gentlemen. At 2:59, where I come to you from on the East Coast of the United States, this has been BF Live The Vibe Stream Show 530 for Thursday, April 30th. Rounding up the month, we got 30 days of September, April, June, November, 30. So tomorrow is May 1st. I'm supposed to have the cable company come out tomorrow. So thanks for everybody for being here with me today.
Oh,
damn it. 3, 2,
2:59.
Fun of a bitch. And it comes out that I'm having a fucking problem. Unreal. I saw it spinning. Unbelievable. One more time.
Sickles in the water, Bobby from Roboto.
As I apologize for it. Sizzle Chest says of the lovely ladies on Bricked Up, I could disappoint them like no man they have ever has before, as they have ever known. And Buckshot Kid says, how about that? It was right on time that I was apologizing for an internet connectivity issue in the middle of an internet connectivity issue. And yes, I'm saying that on purpose, because if people don't have to pronounce the T's, then I can say connectivity. And I'm going to let you know where you can connect with us after this show ends today. I want to shout out my friend Scott Fitzpatrick. Please go check out his page, the Angry Iguana 112. And if you're missing Bro Dog, who's currently in kind of confinement, he's in another residence right now because he got himself in trouble. If you need your Bro Dog fix, that stuff exists over there on the Propmaster 69 channel. So go, please, all the free stuff that you can do to help our friends out. Go just watch their stuff simply. Like, share, and subscribe over there on the Angry Iguana 112 channel. And like I said, the Bro Dog fix is over there at the Propmaster 69. Thank you, Scott Fitzpatrick, for always hanging out and helping me with the show. Andrew the Giant has probably been doing a show, no doubt, the whole time we've been doing this one on Andrew the Giant 96 channel. So that's where you can see him. Gay right now. But you're probably, there's a good chance you'll see him tonight with Bobby Nick. He'll tell you more about that when he goes and does his turn for his plugs. But right now, I'm going to turn it over to my friend Peacunt, buddy. I know this ain't your normal day, and I hope this don't mess up your sleep and all that stuff too much.
Nah, I'll be good. I took a little nap before my show, so I should be all right.
Because I wasn't even thinking about that. I just wanted to make sure you got your second day. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's normally like a regular kind of day for Peacunt 420. So tell them,
good to see you today, brother.
Not only does he do a regular full-time job, but he also does this 6 days a week, 6 live shows a week, Monday through Saturday at 10 a.m. East. And he does other stuff. He's going to tell you about all that right now. Tell him, P, what you do. What do you want him to know?
Of course, everybody should know about my wrestling. You know, I'll be doing some matches. Hopefully soon. I might do a Sunday show. Still iffy on that. Might do it. Just, you know, depends on how I feel, of course, too. But if not that, we'll definitely check it out on YouTube, which is Peacunt/420. Also, check out my morning show, which is the Morning High, right before BF Live The Vibe at 10 a.m. Eastern on Mondays and Saturdays as well. Saturday, I go a little
6 days.
Saturday, I go on a little bit longer, you know, so check them out not only on YouTube, but Rumble and Twitch.
There you go. See, we're always doing some kind of shows. If you're ever lonely, if you want to hang out with chat family, you can do it 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, and every day before BF Live The Vibe at 10 a.m. East. Go check out his wrestling matches and all the other fun stuff that Peacunt has to offer at Peacunt 420 channel on YouTube, Rumble, and the good old Twitchy Witchy. Thank you, Peacunt 420. I'm glad you got to hang out here today since your internet got screwed yesterday.
Yeah.
Go hook up my boy Peacunt 420. We took care of Scott. We brushed over Andrew a little bit. But now we're going to turn it over to Bobby Nick because he has a selection of shows that he can tell you about that's going to happen after this show leading up to 7 o'clock East. And after he tells you about 7 o'clock East, I'll tell you where I'll be hanging out with you after that. Go ahead, Bob. Do your plugs, buddy, and tell them where they can find you.
All right. Well, at 3:30 p.m. Eastern, on my YouTube, Nick TV Live, at Nick TV Live, NICTV LIVE.
See you real soon.
And my Rumble and my Twitch as well. You can see an afternoon chill because there is no pig pen today. So yeah, go give me a sub over there and follow everywhere else. And then yeah, tonight, hopefully sometime after 7. I'm waiting for confirmation from Andrew. When Andrew hits me up, I will create the link for No Filter just to make sure that he's there. And Yeah, we'll get on the air and we'll do our thing at No Filter Andrew. And then after that, you can go back to my Rumble at 10:30 p.m. Eastern for a late night with Bobby Nick.
There you go. You have to tune in to No Filter with Andrew and friends to follow up on the whole got busy and choked out in an Arby's bathroom. Go to watch No Filter tonight if Andrew shows up and see if the more chatter and more talk, more clarified about that whole situation and how that all came to be. Nick TV Live on Rumble, Twitch TV, twitch.tv/Nick TV Live over there on Twitch, or you can click on all of our friends' links in the link box so you don't have to write any of that stuff down. You can just click on it and it saves your brain and saves you some time. Now, as far as me, we got you all covered because Bobby Nick's going to do an afternoon show and then he's going to do likely No Filter with Andrew and friends at 7. So what do you say at 9 o'clock tonight when you're done with all your stuff and your home chores and stuff? You want to sit down and have a drink and you want to have Friday on a Thursday? Join us for Replayables at 9 p.m. East. It's on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel with the bro you know, my friend and yours, Chris Abels.
Chris fucking Abels?
That's right, and Mrs. Abels and Sean and all of us. We're going to drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. We're going to watch fun, crazy videos, some submitted by you. After the first half hour, we're going to go Rumble exclusive, and I'll mix in a little DJ music set based on some of the fun music ideas that come up during the show. 9 p.m. tonight on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel for Replayables. Click on the Discord link, and you can find links to all of this stuff over there. So we're going to wrap up this show today by not really saying goodbye because we're going to see you real soon. We're going to say bye for now. For Scott Fitzpatrick, for Andrew the Giant, Bobby Nick, and my bro Pecan 420, this has been the Vibe Stream Show 530. It's just bye for now, folks. We're going to see you in one of the chats later on tonight or on tomorrow morning. And if not, we'll see you right back here again tomorrow to finish up the week. And we will go have a Rumble party tomorrow afternoon. We're going to switch over Rumble exclusive. We're going to have a Friday BF Live The Vibe Rumble party tomorrow. We'll start off on YouTube and Rumble, much like Replayables. We'll go Rumble exclusive tomorrow, and we'll have our fun on the day side, playing music and all that stuff. But until then, it's just not bye. It's bye for now. Peace and love, and we'll see you the next time we see you right here on BF Live The Vibe. Have a great rest of your Thursday, folks, and we'll see you around. Thanks. Peace and love.
That's
We're out of here.
Internet for me today.
Bye.
I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
Chat family and the greatest panel of friends and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
Okay. Playing with it.
Oh my.